Hello geeks and gamers, and welcome to another D&D session. I'm Anthony, I'm the DM, and I run games of Dungeons & Dragons on the Games and Geekery Discord server. And today we are playing Blood Feud. Woo! We're on episode 10.
Sounds right.
You guys are level 5 now. And just make sure I've got all your character sheets up to date, because I didn't. Would you like to introduce your characters, please?
Hello, my name is Nightwatch. I am a Twilight Cleric of Saluna. Praise the moon.
Praise the moon!
And I have learned through RP chat that I have a soul.
Yeah. Yes, you do.
Not probably my own soul, but still.
Yeah, it's well, it's your soul now. Or rather, another way of looking at it, maybe you are the soul and you've been put in a mechanical body.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And they didn't do as good a job as they thought with the memory wipe or whatever.
Oh, they're just figuring stuff out.
Yeah, betcha.
Aru says, I'm Zane. I play Aru Utaku. I'm an artificer darkling. I just hit puberty, and I'm also a puppeteer. What he means by that is that when darklings get to level 5, they can become an elder darkling, which are bigger and have their legs change. Our little boy's growing up. Anyway, who next? Do I have your
I'm playing Ebba, and Ebba is a necromancer wizard reborn.
Yeah.
Okay. I will be playing Deanne, the Dampier Warlock.
Yep. Okay. And what happened last time we played?
Well, we went on a search for our current companion, Raymond, the mummy that we found in the Lost Desert.
Sounds of the Lost. I should probably...
Yeah, he got robbed while we had our backs turned.
Yes, he did.
Had to go find him, which was a puddle of probably pee. And then, then we had to go and, I guess, find his missing stuff.
Yep.
Which happened to be, I guess, being held by some hobgoblins.
Yes.
Who,
mercenaries that were
Yep.
down on their luck.
Because they have gotten hooked on joy.
Yes, they had.
The mysterious drug that is vampire blood.
Or at least has vampire blood as one of its key active ingredients, yes.
So we killed him
Like
via
you do.
the Wrath of the Moon.
Yep.
As some other stuff of the party being awesome and stuff. Did that, then did we go straight to the end after that, or was there anything else we did?
No, we didn't. We went and saw that old barbarian guy.
Oh yeah,
It was him we had to give the message to.
But it turned out to be an Oni.
Yeah, a child eating Oni.
Who we
intimidated.
Well, we tried to scare her first, and that didn't work out very well. And then we were fighting him, and he realized he was fighting an actual mummy and not somebody who was just pretending to be a mummy. and he didn't like that at all.
No, he's got a irrational fear of undead.
So that made him a little bit nervous, and then that and the fact that we were actually like slowly beating him, it made him reconsider his life choices. And
Yes.
as he was already backpedaling, then we were finally able to scare him back into working or scare him into doing what he was supposed to be doing. Went back to the inn, got paid for that, which I will figure out how much money's in that bag and give it out to everybody sometime this game. We just didn't have a chance to deal with that. I'm not keeping it from everybody. I'm keeping you guys blind, I promise.
We know.
I'm not that big of an a-hole. We were visited by the Oni's boss, who basically said, "Hey, I like you guys. I like the way you guys handle things. You now work for me. This is non-negotiable. Blah 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 blah." Look, you want to try to talk?
Yeah, go on.
You want to try to talk circles around me? You can disappear into a pocket dimension for a minute while I tell everybody else how it's going to be. And when Deanne got back, he was like, "Yeah, we're noping the fuck out of town." And
the display of his power had no effect on you at all.
And if he wants to come find us, he can take it up with the guards at the City of the Dead. And if he causes too much trouble there, well, the elders of the town will have words with him.
Yeah.
And it probably will not go well for him. So yeah. I was thinking of doing something crazy, but I don't think I'll do it. I don't think I will, because it was just kind of silly.
What was something crazy you were thinking of doing? Because I'm curious now.
You know how I know you don't often do it, but a lot of warlocks have like terrible dreams from their patrons.
Right.
I was thinking of having a very descriptive terrible dream based on some of the things we discussed last game about how Gate could affect our kind-hearted party members.
Yeah, but you're not a kind-hearted party member, are you?
You can have a
No,
dream
no,
about
I am
ever
not, but it's
what becoming evil.
Oh, you are. That's what you were gonna have a nightmare about. But
yeah,
fair enough.
yeah.
That's doable. It probably wouldn't come from your patron, but yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah. It can be kind of prophetic. It's weird how warlock stuff works. So I'm gonna leave it alone because it's just icky.
Yeah, fair. I remembered I keep forgetting what the name of the NPC that makes the joy and other similar potions. And I found it when I was flipping through my old Hero Forge creations. Barnabas Finch.
Of course, it's Barnabas.
That name does sound like a drug dealer's.
It also sounds like a vampire's name.
Yeah, he's not the vampire though. Hold on a second.
I know it's not a vampire, but it's still kind of fitting.
Indeed. I'll be back. Toby's being a pest. Hold on. What are you doing, little doggy?
I have a feeling that very few of you would understand the reference I was making there, because it actually predates me, but my mother was a big fan of the TV show that had a vampire named Barnabas.
Never heard of it.
Which era?
The show was Dark Shadows. Yeah, it was like a It would have had to be in early, late 60s, early 70s.
Yeah, I have it right here. The 1966. Black and white and later color.
Yeah.
Okay.
I knew it had to be somewhere in there because it was something Mom would rush home to watch from school. So. I have issues.
Yeah, it's okay. I remember like I can't remember what they're called, but like they're like the Addams family, but instead of being normal humans, they're just monsters.
Are the monsters?
Yes. For
What's
some reason, I remember watching that as a kid.
full of random trivia knowledge. It's fun. The problem is trying to get out the right information because my brain is a wonderful mess.
I think it'd be quite funny if you had a dream about Nightwatch Nebba being evil.
Okay, so you kind of want to. Okay, so I guess I will kind of go into it. At least out of character, like for Anthony. The scene opened on a dimly lit throne room with Ebba sitting on a throne of bone made from the bones of her enemies as she commands an undead army of unimaginable size.
That's cool.
And the other three kind of going to try to stop her, but because of the weirdness that is Nightwatch's situation, and that at this point in time, because it would have been down the road in the future, Deanne's a full vampire, she manages to muster enough necromantic magic to take control of the two of us.
Nice.
And install her primary generals and send us out with this army like a plague of locusts over the entire plane.
Ooh.
It was.
Wow.
I can also add in like a robot army.
It was just like, wow.
In you, Nightwatch, we could have rival evil
things that come up-
armies. You have your robot evil army, and I have my zombie evil army.
Or you could work together and make undead cyborgs.
Yes. The next step for liches.
I have one of those, but it's only an eye.
It's only an eye.
Yep.
Okay.
It's only a magic eye. But anyway.
Yeah.
Root.
But will be a god or whatever. Anyway.
Yeah, what's your next step, guys? What you doing?
We were gonna. Well, we've delivered our message, aren't we? Weren't we gonna hightail it out of town?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wait.
We're gonna make for the.
Should we just pass by the changers and just?
I mean, we gotta pass by it to get into the Rat King ones. But does anybody have anything?
Is there any unfinished business you want to do before you leave?
No. The longer we hang out here, the more likely that Dean King's gonna send somebody to force us to follow along.
To bring you in, yeah.
I mean, the only other thing I could think of is stopping by a general store and buying a bag of sand.
Sand.
The
Do you have
right.
any idea how many individual grains of sand there would be in a bag of sand? How busy that would keep?
Each of the ratkin gets a handful of like a little bit of sand in there.
Look, man,
Genius.
I have to fight.
Yeah.
Like something. It may seem stupid, but I bet it would work.
It might.
Yeah.
Well, probably just find some on the way, couldn't we? Like, we probably there's probably like some sort of clay or sand or something along the path. We could
If you
just
could find
grab
gravel.
that.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
we're gonna find something on our way out the thing to give off to the rats so we can get through the ruins.
Or wait, just get like a bag, get like a big rock, just smash the rock with a hammer, and then just make bits.
Rock bit.
Rockets. Indeed.
Yay!
You could even break the rock in front of them, so they can all see that all the bits are part of the same rock.
Yeah, might work. That might work real well. All right. I mean,
If you got sleight of hand, you could have some extra bits as well, just in case you run out of the original rock bits.
but yeah, I guess really don't want to stop at the changers because it's gonna take time. But I know you guys aren't gonna let us not stop, so.
Because you want to deal with the curse of the derplings.
Great curse of
Oh
dirt.
yes, we were going to go see the changer.
That's
Do what is necessary
to do what is necessary. Okay.
by asking him nicely or throwing him back to the Derplings and have him. Never mind. I'm too chaotic at the moment. Just continue.
All right then.
Did I actually say that? Because
Yeah.
that way, if that's the case, Ged's just gonna turn, mouth agape, and just stare at her like, "That's my line. I'm the one that does what's necessary. You were supposed to be good. We've got to go now. This place is having bad effects on Night Watch. Go, people, go now. We're out of here."
Okay. Is Ramon with you, or did you already?
I think he's still with us.
Yeah,
Because
because we were going to bring him to Necropolis, weren't we?
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
We promised him we would, so it's only fair.
Fair enough. So, where are you
Once we
heading?
get there, he's on.
Sorry?
Once we get there, though, he's on his own. Figure out life as an undead.
Are you heading straight to the change of spa then, or is there?
Well, I mean,
I'm sorry, what?
It's a really casually head to the change spa. Like, not. I know we're in a hurry, but we also don't want to make it look like we're running.
Honey, can you please help?
I have to think about something, so I need to be in my head a sec.
Yeah, so if the spa is like anywhere between us and the entrance
Yeah, it's
down into the Underdark,
yeah.
then we
it-
can
it's
head in that.
literally- Yeah, it's literally right next to the entrance. Yeah.
So that's fine.
Okay.
Ready to go then,
Yeah.
Yeah.
everybody? Someone
Where are
pack the
we
sandwiches.
headed?
We're going to go home, where you will meet other people. You will meet the rest of the undead, and we'll probably be able to get answers to the questions of what happened to your people.
This will be good. Yes. I approve of this.
Well, I do believe we have one quick stop to make before then. About the people in that one small village.
You insist?
So I don't insist. Those two will insist. Because we have to walk right by the building to get out of town where we're going anyway.
Very well. Let's see where this takes us.
Down the rabbit hole we go. Do-do-do-do-do.
Funny. Okie dokie. So, so as you walk through town, you see
Freezing. Cold.
all sorts of hardship and despair, as you're getting used to in the city of Gate.
Oh, how nice.
Sorry?
Oh, how nice. This area had a particularly pleasant air of dystopia.
You okay?
Yeah, what?
One of the buildings that catches your eye claims to be an orphanage. There are a large number of children who are all not well taken care of. And there's an older woman barking orders at them all. They clearly seem to be afraid of her.
I'm gonna go change the color on these trousers.
Oh, God damn it.
What are you saying? God damn it.
Actually, come with me, Sex.
Oh, why? I was walking this walk by.
Sorry, what?
Poor children. Poor children. That's very so sad.
No, it's the one thing I can't have any of my characters do is ignore children. As a person, I can't do it. I just can't.
I don't think it's too much.
Fair enough.
Especially. Yeah.
Daisy's my
Okay. It's the one soft spot all of my evil characters have. They will never harm children. Because if you kill or harm the children, then no one will grow up to be your slave servants.
Of course. Yeah, that's the reason.
So just a quick conversation on how she should parent those kids better.
Yeah, and I bet you could intimidate her into being nicer to them.
I bet I can't.
It's not
Character, I bet I can't.
too much like a wedding dress, is it?
I'm gonna go ahead and guys, stop for a second. Somebody. Well, actually, you know what? Keep walking a little ways, but somebody take my hand and guide me, because I'm gonna be blind and deaf, and I'm gonna put my senses into my bat, and I'm gonna go spy a little bit on the on what's actually going on there.
Okay.
Okay, sure. Ramon, do you want to hold Deanne's hand?
Why must I hold their hand?
Because yours is probably less sweaty. No, I'm just kidding. Emma's probably is.
I'll take him.
Dear God. This is what I think it is. This is gonna be bad. Anyway,
I'm just your seeing eye android.
The bat just kind of flutters off.
Okay. So you're going to be watching the interaction between the children and the caretaker, yes?
What? I'm sorry.
You're going to, as in bat form, you're watching the interaction between the children and the caretaker, yes?
Yes.
Yeah, she's a horrible woman. The way she
Okay. Then I'm going to leave the bat there in a tree or on a building somewhere where it can hang upside down. By God, it's a bat.
Mhm.
I'm going to leave it in a bat position, and I'm going to return my senses. And Dan's going to immediately just turn around. Like, he's going to pull his hand out of away from Nightwatch. He's going to turn around, and he's going to have that air of, I'm about to go fuck someone up.
Don't wait up.
Would you like help?
That woman should not be allowed to be in charge of children.
Agree. No one should mistreat a child.
All right. So how do you want to approach this?
I know how I wanted to approach it, but that's probably not the best approach at the moment.
Okay.
Because honestly, I want to get within 120 feet of her and just like lob Eldritch Blast at her. Because
You don't
freaking.
you don't hear her side of it first. You're just gonna execute
I
first.
said that's what I want to do. It's not what I'm actually going to do.
But
I mean, I can go distract her.
I'm gonna get to where I'm within like conversation range, and not like right up in her face. And I'm why are these children in such a state?
oh, hello there. Are you looking to adopt? We've got lots of children available. Or were you hoping? Were you thinking that you would like to contribute and make sure that they have enough food and clothing until they do get their
Well, given the state that they're in, I'm guessing you don't have very many contributions.
Not many. This is a poor city.
How does she look, Anthony?
A little ugly, honestly.
But the state of her clothes, the state of how well she fed she is.
Oh, she's got slightly better. She does. It's not great, but it's better quality clothing than the kids have.
And you couldn't make more sacrifices in your own comfort to make the kids' lives better?
I do everything I can, sir. Madam, no offense meant. I'm only one old woman. I took them in and I care for them as best I can, but I admit that sometimes they get the better of me.
Can I attempt an insight for just a general feeling of her? Like, I'm not like I'm not trying to do the lie detector thing. Just like general,
Yeah.
like vibe.
Yeah, one of the children do come up to you as you're talking and say, "Are you here to adopt us? Please?"
Okay, make sure I have that right. Ooh, that's actually not bad for me. That's a 15.
Nice. Okay. So yeah, you don't buy her selfless act for a moment. She's clearly
There's something fishy here.
there's something definitely fishy here. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna lean down. What race is the child that has come up to us?
He appears to be human.
So it appears to be human. Okay, well, none of those are going to be helpful in this situation. I'm going to try to gently get the ask the child explain what's going on here and why they are so afraid of their caretaker.
She takes very good care of us, sir, and we take we're sometimes a bit naughty, and when we are, she keeps us in line. All very proper.
What?
Sorry.
Okay. So she keeps. How does she keep you on? Okay. I'm not going to be very good at this, Angenique. May I please just make a persuasion roll to try to get this kid to calm down and tell me
Tell her
kind of what I need. Yeah.
In front of her.
Well, I'm not going to. I don't know. I know that there's something hinky here, but I don't know how bad. I, as a player, have a feeling I know how bad this is. But the character, do not. So, yeah, I'm probably going to do it here because I don't want to.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really want to adopt the kid. I don't want to try to take it away because that could make her react badly. But I'm in a lose-lose-lose situation right now. But I'm going to try to do it.
That one is a troublemaker. Be careful what they.
God, my persuasion is horrible today.
Man, what kind of punishments do these kids receive?
Oh, the usual. Spanking, caning, the slipper, whatever is necessary.
It just brings... Oh my god. I wish I had one of those. I really wish I'd taken one of those other ones at this point. Locations.
So you abuse your children here?
I do what now?
You abuse your children, children here?
No, we just discipline them to make sure that they're well behaved. You wouldn't want an unruly child. No one wants an unruly child. How are they ever going to be adopted if they misbehave?
There's a difference between...
How are they supposed to function as a person if they're afraid of authority figures always punishing them?
They should be afraid of authority figures punishing them. That's how they learn.
No, children are supposed, especially when they become teenagers, supposed to want to rebel.
Children should be seen and not heard.
Watches like head kind of
Okay.
Nods to the side, like,
Sorry, everyone.
so.
I'm so sorry.
Why are you sorry?
Because I've had it. Ian's had it. She's talking about punishing, and he can tell there's a big difference between punishment and what she's doing to these kids. These kids have been terrorized. Whether they can verbalize it or not, he can just tell. But you know how well behaved children behave, and you know how abused children behave, and these children are definitely veering towards abused.
Okay.
Unless I'm completely misreading the situation.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right. But go on. What you gonna do?
So
Ramon can see that you're getting antsy and puts on their cast their mage armor.
well, that's probably a good idea because
Puts on their armor of shadows.
I'm guessing at least the 24 hits.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, combat has been initiated. Roll initiative.
Can I go ahead and roll my damage first?
Yeah, of course.
Are we all there?
Yeah.
I would assume
think
so.
we were there.
Why wouldn't
I
you be?
thought just you'd gone. I don't know.
You're traveling
I
together
thought-
to get out of town.
That is true.
I know
That is true.
Nightwatch turn come with DM. I'm hoping the rest of you did.
Yeah, I guess we did.
Oh, goody. I'm slow as heck. Oh well, that's usual.
Okay. So it is Ebba first, and then Aru. I just realised I sent you a sheet that says Artificer 4. That's wrong. Yes. You said you took an Artificer level, didn't you?
Yeah, he did. I'm sorry, everyone.
It's okay. We just have to think
Okay.
about what we're gonna have to do with these kids afterwards, though.
Yeah, I'm worried about leaving them with this one, but I'm also worried about leaving them by themselves.
We could just take them to one of the temples.
Yeah, the Temple of Helm or something.
Okay.
One of the temples.
So, how much you did 6 damage? Okay.
Yep, I did 6 damage. Did Ramon roll an initiative?
Yeah, I need Ramon. You're right.
Unless
What
he
did I
decided
do?
to stay out of it for whatever reason.
Nah, he's in it. He's
Did it for the win.
He's
mostly,
slower than
out of self-preservation, but yeah, he's in it. Ebba, what do you do? Ebba.
I am going to hit her with an upcast magic missile because she's clearly evil, horrible, and shouldn't be looking after children.
At what level are you upcasting Magic Missile?
Well, they only have
Level 3.
Oh, okay.
Each level does have access to 3rd level spells and spell slots.
Yep. So It's going to be 5d4 plus 5.
5d4 plus 5.
Yes.
Excellent.
18 points of damage.
I mean, I got a couple of ones then. That was annoying.
Deanne, yours was an Eldritch Blast, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Yeah. Aru!
That's why I never choose.
Unless Ebba's got anything up their sleeve.
I don't think I've got any bonus actions, have I?
I don't think so.
No. So that's it for me, really.
Okay. Aru. What'd he do? Okay. Yeah, neither of those hit. Yeah, pathetic. I can send that this woman is not dead yet.
Concerned.
Concerned. Okay.
Because
Now
normal
the-
NPC.
What was that roll, Lara?
Probably his Steel Defender.
Oh, okay.
Makes sense.
That does make sense. Oh, I see. Did you know that you can actually do, like... that sort of thing, and it will show up with...
Yeah,
So that way you get that sort of thing. That was a terrible roll. I'm glad that wasn't your roll.
Yeah.
The force in plow and it's force damage, isn't it? The bite, right?
Beats.
I think so, because it's called a force empowered rend. Yes, unrest is necrotic. Okay. Yeah.
I'm afraid that they may be resistant to necrotic.
Nope.
Okay.
She takes it all.
Yay.
Night watch.
How hurt does this woman look?
Oh, hello.
She looks mildly irritated.
Notes a minute. What you need?
Oh my god.
Oh, you're Billy, aren't you?
I was really
Okay,
afraid.
I have a hunch. I'm just going to...
How have you been? What, the poker tournament? No, that's tomorrow.
Yeah, I feel like this is going to hurt us, so I'm just going to cast Bless
So just Telegram BLB, Telegram the Black Bear, Telegram and
on
get you in.
all of us.
So,
BLB.
up to 3 creatures of your choice. Or you're casting it at a higher level to make it 4?
Yeah, I'm upcasting the 2.
To second level.
$100
Yep.
buy-in, though, just so you're-
So you
for-
can each roll a d4
Oh, wait,
and add it to an attack roll or save. Yeah. So when you make an attack roll or saving throw, you can add a d4 to it.
I have an idea who this person might be, so I'm going to cast Moonbeam on her.
EST.
Instead of bless.
I have a feeling that this might be a shape changer. Or someone that's transformed. But I'll cast Bless. Oh, never mind.
It's up to you.
I'll just do both. We need it.
How do you do both?
No. I just do Bless, not the Moonbeam.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yeah, get your whiskey.
I can do it next turn.
Okay. If she lets you.
Do you want a bottle or a shot? Bottle is 6. Okay.
How dare you? Of course, she is going to target the first person that struck her. And D20 plus... Where is it now? 6. Dion, does a 23 hit?
Yeah. Of course it does.
So from now on, you can only deal half... while she's concentrating, you can only deal half damage with weapon attacks that use strength until the spell ends. That's probably a bad one to do it on, actually, now I think about it. Yeah.
Yeah, really. But
But yeah.
because I don't.
Because you don't
Maybe
use
she's
strength.
just not very bright.
Yeah, my strength minus modifier.
Yeah, let's retcon that, actually. Sorry. Let's have her try.
Take care.
What are we doing?
Does anybody have 21 hit points or less?
No. I hope not.
No.
I have 38.
Yeah, that doesn't affect any of you. But the children fall asleep.
No, you just missed Billy. Billy?
I'm gonna cast an infernal just because.
Lady, I guess?
You're going to cast in Infernal?
Cuss.
Lady?
Cast.
Say, yeah. I'm gonna use spell language, infernal tongue. I probably actually cast. If I cannot casting in common, I'm probably casting into chronic because it's the old magic tongue.
Talked to him. He
Yes.
asked about the poker tournament. I told him about it. His wee lady boss. Tomorrow, yeah, tomorrow.
My
noon,
screen.
yeah.
Oh, there we go. Go on.
Was it my turn?
It is. Yes, it is your turn.
Cool.
So, you curse in
So it'll be like
you mutter a curse in
4 o'clock
Infernal,
our time?
and she says back, "Why do you attack me, kin?"
He looks utterly shocked. Says,
Also in Infernal.
I am no kin of yours. Bonus action Hex,
Okay.
and then Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Alright,
For fuck's sakes!
Do not hit.
Damn it.
Wait a minute. You have black.
Oh yeah, the D4.
Yeah, you can add a D4 to each of those.
So that makes 17 and a 15.
The 17 hits. Yeah. 13 more points of damage.
And I'm gonna move away from, I'm gonna move a few steps away from the rest of the party, so that we're not grouped together in case there's some other kind of area effect shit coming. I'm gonna take my 35 feet away from the rest. And then my turn.
Yeah. Okay. Ramon. I know not what you are, woman, but my friends are not to be treated this way.
God.
So he walks up to her and black tentacles whip out of him, and she needs to make a strength save. And she freaking passes.
Of course she does.
So she only takes half of 2d6. She takes 1!
Oh no.
Freaking hell. Alright. Nice one, Ramon.
That's
Freaking. Anyway.
He tried.
he did.
He can only try.
And he's face to face with her, as it were. And it's now Eva's turn.
Fireball on her head.
Fireball?
Fireball. Fire.
Eyeball.
Okay, do you want to do the fireball has a 20-foot radius area of effect, which you can do if you want.
Okay, so I would probably scorch poor Ramon.
Not
And
only
maybe
Ramon,
some children. Okay, maybe
but
not
the
that.
children, the party, the buildings.
Okay, maybe not then. Okay, I will do
Cloud of daggers, maybe, or witch bolt, or fire bolt, or shocking grass.
I'm going to do cloud of daggers. Actually, I'll do that.
Cloud of daggers.
You're alright, you're just going around the whole town for a second.
Fireball. Anti-crowd spell.
Yes. Now, if the children were all evil as well.
And Ramon hadn't just gone and stood right in front of her.
Yes. I just spelled daggers wrong because I'm smart. Okay. So yes, you put spinning daggers in the square she's standing in, and she takes 4d4 slashing damage. Would you like to do the honors? Eight.
We will nickel and dime this silly thing to death.
Will you? She is looking bloody.
Probably.
She is looking bloody now. Aru.
She's going to take that damage every time she has a turn as well.
Unless she moves.
Or if she... Yep.
Aru.
You did your turn, Alu.
And remember to add like a +4.
I'm a cast branding smite. Okay. And then, are you attacking with your chain whip? Or your hellfire dagger? Or... gun. Hold on. Next time you hit a creature with a weapon attack. Fair. Okay.
Oh, that's just crazy.
So you're going to do an extra 2d6 radiant damage to her,
Earlier, but I haven't seen it since.
in addition to the... Okay.
Wow.
Remember to add like a +4.
But you got to roll... Yeah. Got to do your shots. And the 16 does not hit, but the dirty 20 does. Yes. So go ahead and do your... I think it's going to be 3d6 plus 4 plus 2d6 plus 2d6.
Oh, that's absolutely sickening.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in hindsight, Darklings are probably a little too OP. 21. Although that's not as bad as it could have been.
No.
Pew pew. Night watch.
Alright. He's actually looking bloody.
Uh-huh.
Going to...
Be careful not to cast another concentration spell.
Okay, yeah. Then I'll just cast. Yeah, I'll just smack her with my hammer.
I
Actually,
cast
yeah, no,
hammer.
just
Go on.
actually, let's do Toll the Dead.
Okay. So she needs to make a wisdom save.
Yep.
Oh wow,
Yep.
that's a fail.
That fails. Okay. The
That would be 2d12 at this level.
12.
Yep.
Get me double digits.
Nice. 16 points of damage.
And I believe she can't heal.
Let's see.
Oh, wait.
I think
No, roll against is different damage based on whether or not they've been injured or not injured.
Fair.
you're thinking of
Is that Benji?
Chill Touch.
Yeah, I'm thinking about that. My mistake.
No worries. It's now the caretaker's turn. And she's going to say, "You will rue the day you chose to cross me. My sisters and I will hunt you to the ends of the earth." And then she
You don't know how
Poofs.
Buddha's telegram, do you?
she steps. It's almost like she steps sideways out of reality.
Well,
End concentration on cloud of daggers. Let's get rid of that. Want any children running into it?
Yeah. Their children are still asleep at the moment.
I know she's running away, Anthony, and it probably wouldn't matter much. I'm just gonna shut up. All right.
What do you have? What do you think?
I was thinking that technically she did have to start her turn in the Cloud of Daggers.
Yeah. She did.
Yeah, I was about
Go
to
ahead.
roll the
Go ahead.
damage.
Go ahead and
but
roll it,
She
please.
disappeared.
Yeah, she would take the damage first. Go ahead and roll it.
I know it's not gonna. I know it's not gonna kill her, but it just.
It gets her precariously close. She only had 4 points left after taking that damage. You got her down to 40 points before she stepped into the ethereal and fucked off.
Was around, I think Blaze is popping around the back, see if they're around there. I haven't seen them for a little while.
I'm gonna cast See Invisibility.
For the order.
Yeah, that does allow you. See invisibility allows you to look into the ethereal as well, right?
Yeah, I can see ethereal stuff.
Uh-huh. So to your so First thing you notice is she hasn't gone far. She's standing in the ethereal plane, looking at you. The second thing you notice is that she now looks something like this.
Kind of hag.
A night hag.
Night hag.
Hey, ma'am, before you leave, can Aru have your name real quick?
She can't. She can't say anything that you can hear, but she can flip you off, and she does.
Love you too, ma'am.
Alright, I'm gonna... Come on, let's get the kids to temple.
Yeah.
Um,
Do I only see her?
Night-
But
Night hags aren't fey anymore, but she damn well know what a darkling is.
Yeah, they're
Yeah, I guess we.
I think they're classified. There's some.
They're considered fiends because they
Yeah.
trade souls. And they collect those souls while people are sleeping in their beds. They pin you down and pull the life out of you.
look, Aru, I just wanted to see if she would be stupid enough / arrogant enough to say her name.
Anyway, get the kids, get them somewhere safe, and
Where are you gonna... I mean, there's a lot of kids.
oh my god. So maybe the better plan is to send some,
13 of them, roughly.
to send some clerics from one of the temples to collect them from here.
You're just going to leave them while sleeping while you go get some clerics?
I think we should try and wake them up. We don't want to leave them asleep because,
Yeah.
anything could happen.
Someone might try to
we
eat
try-
them.
Can we try and shake them awake? Gentle shakes. Come on, let's get kids.
What's Diane thinking?
I'm trying to think if there's I'm gonna try something and it may or may not work. I'm gonna cast thaumaturgy to cause ground tremors to kind of try to shake the
To
kids.
wake them all up at once. Yes.
Yep.
That's great. Yes. Hey,
Ah, just
what happened?
for you.
I think Miss put us
She-
to sleep again. Oh, were we misbehaving?
No, you guys were not misbehaving. She was trying to put us to sleep. It did not affect us, but affected you, and then she ran away.
Wait, she's left us?
I don't know if she's left. She's gone for now, as long as we're here.
Okay, so as soon as you go away, she'll come back?
Literally just been here, honestly.
Maybe, if you don't want to deal with her, I would highly suggest gathering your things and heading to one of the temples, Temple of Nome or Temple of Omega, or one of those temples
No,
should be held.
Miss.
Why?
Miss said they induct in something. They mess with your brain.
Miss
I
was
think that was
Miss?
her.
Miss was not a very nice person, and lied to you all to get you to stay with her. The temples will
But
help you. You don't have to stay at the temples. They will just help you get back on your feet.
she didn't lie about everything. She said the city is dangerous and we're safer with her.
The city is dangerous, but you're not safer with her.
On the bottom there, there's a wee bakery in
I
there.
don't want to do it, Anthony. I don't want to scare the children, but he still just wants to be like, your miss was a fiend from the lower planes. She was not a good person. She was not here to help you. Go to the temple.
Roll persuasion.
Right, you see the building.
I want to do it. I want to do it nicer.
That's the bakery there.
Yeah, that's fine. Roll persuasion. You'll deliver the information. Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you.
They reluctantly begin gathering their things and
that is that.
heading off to the temple. The night hag, Night Watch, scowls at you from the ethereal.
Yeah, outside of Fruit Veg. There's the bakery there.
Can I just start saying can I just start complimenting her in Celestial?
But yeah, Dakota and Russell.
She's not going to understand that. But she begins following the children.
Dakota Sterling.
Guys, the hag is following them.
All right, so we're gonna. Well, basically, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a box around the children, sort of, and escort them to the temple district. Because if a night hag pops out in the temple district, it's not going to go well for her. I don't believe.
They aren't here, so Blaze is helping out.
And then we're going to get to help.
All the clerics.
Yeah.
Okay.
There may actually, and we know for a fact that there's paladins floating around, and
Yeah.
Yes, there is.
they're all zealots. So if they see a fiend pop out of the ethereal, they're gonna be like, "Yes, the thing I can hit."
Yes. Absolutely. Anyway, as you're heading towards the temple district, you see
Would anyone
a familiar mobster
tavern before I
walking
close
out
the
of the
door for a bit?
temple of Ilmater. Well, isn't this a pretty picture? I see you're already getting us some new recruits.
Hello.
It's good to
Um,
bring them in young, teach them the ways.
I am here.
Who are you?
Dean King.
it's Dean King. I'm sure. Yeah. So I'm gonna try to I'm gonna try to do this slimy thing where I know it's not gonna work because rolls have been absolutely just lately, but I'm gonna try to lie to him about that's exactly what we're doing.
Good. Taking them to the temple, I see. Good man. Gives them a good solid set of morals, that does. I was raised in the temple myself.
Yeah.
What's your god / goddess?
Ilmater. Ilmater teaches you can always overcome, no matter how deep and terrifying the hardship. Ain't that right, kids? They just look at each other nervously.
I'm gonna do a check.
Choose one of the temple's children and go. You'll be safer there than you will be out on the street. And definitely play with them.
Did you not just hear me? I said you're taking them to the temple of Ilmater.
I got 18 on my religion.
Yeah, Ilmater is they're the god whose symbol is the bound hands. They do believe that essentially suffering makes you stronger.
Which can be twisted so. So anyway, De'Aaron will, because he's not in the mood to fight Dean King right here, right now, will usher the kids towards the Temple of Ilmater. Because there are worse holes that they could go to. And then he is going to kind of try to get the party into one of the fucking alleys going somewhere else.
I'm proud of you. See you at the Squilling Hog later.
Yeah, sure.
Don't let me down now.
Well, yeah, I've locked it up. Do you want me to leave the door unlocked so you can get, or do you have keys to the door, don't you?
No, I just
Radio.
we just freaking survived. Night Hag, I'm not going up against him right now.
Over there then.
As much as Dan wants to, just back of his head. All right, we've got a couple things left to take care of. Let's hurry on our way, please, and no more distractions. I realize that this was my distraction, but gods.
Okay. So anyway, you managed to get to the back over to the south side of town, to where the Changer's spa is, with no further distractions or incidents. Just the normal shit, you know.
Honestly, if a drunk person comes by, or some rowdy ass, or some, like, you know, the usual kind of riffraff, I am half tempted to have Dan just fucking vent on them.
Okay. Well, let's imagine then that you did get a couple of clearly intoxicated muggers ask you for all your gold. I'm assuming you would have just blasted them and kept on walking.
Actually, no.
No?
No. That's too easy. I'ma walk up and I'ma bite one.
The other one shits himself. Fair enough.
Oh my fucking god!
Let me check something. What's the common as AC?
They're gonna have a 10. They're gonna have a 10 or 11.
Yeah, they have a 10. That doesn't penetrate. What the fuck?
Because I can't. Why does the freaking dice roller hate me today?
I could give you guidance.
Wait.
Well,
No.
Or it would be the bless again.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'll just.
Bless is a cantrip, so you can just assume that.
No.
Go on. Isn't it?
No, bless is a first level spell.
Oh shit. Okay, never mind then.
Yeah. Okay.
It is okay.
I'm so tired of the freaking thing.
Please don't do that. I only have one bandage on me today.
I am rolling the right amount, right? Like that fight is +5.
We're good.
No dinner for Deanne today.
Are you kidding me? Like, they're probably slightly taken aback and I don't know. I don't care. I'm fucking.
Maybe you need to go to the dentist, Deanne.
There we go. Brack. That's the kind of thing. I missed you, but I bit your friend.
Yeah. And how much damage would you be able to do with a bite? Is it
that's 1d4. No, I think the minimum is. My minimum's gonna be 3, but there's a better than average chance I'm gonna do 4.
Yeah. So that.
We'll find out here in just a second. D4 plus 2. 4.
Yep. So that one's down, and the other one would shit himself and make a run for it. No, I'm not dealing with vampires. Fuck that. No.
And then I'm gonna take out my dagger and I'm gonna stab him until he freaking until his soul goes.
He collects the soul. Yep.
Yep.
And then you're gonna go after the other one and stab him too.
Nope.
You'll let him go.
One's enough. I feel better.
Fair enough. Okay, now you got that out.
It's
of your
kind of
system.
like I'm choosing, because I used the bite, I am choosing to take the 4 as a bonus to my next ability check or attack roll, Anthony.
That makes sense. Yep. Okay. So now you get to the spa without any further incident.
I'm sorry, everybody, but I felt like there's no way Deanne was not gonna, like, if somebody walked, like, just got in his way as mad as he is right now because he couldn't finish the fiend and he had another run-in with King, he was just gonna fucking... That's just how he was gonna be like, you, come here. So, I do apologize for that, but I have to play... at least you guys.
It's okay. You sound like you're having a hard time. I bless you. With vigilance.
It'll be fine. Everything is...
He did. So,
I was hungry too. And that's a bigger distraction. Anyway.
yeah. So anyway, spa. You find yourself at the spa. What do you do?
I take a minute. Be calm. And relaxed. And serene. So I don't just start going ape shit on everything and anything. And we're gonna go in and we're gonna have a meeting with Danger.
Okay. So as you walk in, you see a tall... At first you think he's a tall, robed figure come towards you. And as he says, "Welcome to the Changer's Spa," and at the same time, "Thank you for coming to the Changer's Spa." Two voices speaking at the same time. They unfurl their wings and reveal themselves to be this.
Ooh,
Um,
raven beastie things.
Yeah.
I have the power to make you appear however you want to appear. You can be monstrous or beautiful and anything in between. How can I change you today?
it's not. It's not.
Going to Ansberg first.
We're not here for us.
Okay.
We're here because of what you did to Joe.
What I did to Derb. I saved their lives is what I did.
Question.
Now,
That's not a life worth living, though. Is there any way or any chance you could turn them back to normal people?
if I turned them back, I would have to slay them all.
Wait,
Why?
And then I would
Because
have to slay myself. And the cycle would continue, and it's so boring. Let's not speak.
I mean,
Why would
can't you just turn him into something that can't become a lichen?
Who was that group that were delivering to the bakery?
I suppose I
they're not-
Because
could.
one of them talked as if they knew me.
like,
To be fair,
Yeah, the guy
They
with the brown beard. It was like,
it
oh,
would
hello,
require a
hello.
vast
It's
amount
like,
of
yes,
power.
hello. I'm gonna
Tell you
have
what.
clue who he is.
If you can acquire the power for me, then I can change them into a form that wouldn't be a threat to the rest of this world.
Oh, so it's Scarlet Meadows, right? That would make sense.
how
That
much
would make sense. I
power?
recognize his voice. Oh yeah, so this has got. Okay, so that's who that was then. All right.
Only 10 small shards of life glass should do it.
Dan's gonna shoot a glance at Aru.
Do you know what that is?
Yes, we
Yeah.
do.
Good. You won't have to steal the phylacteries of your masters then, I hope.
Mm, no, that would be very bad.
He smirks at you with both heads at once.
Thanks for fun. Okay. Yeah, kind of like he kind of shrugs it in Ira's direction, like, yeah, I kind of figured. And if we can arrange delivery of this stuff, even if it's not us that makes the delivery, do we have your word you will fix this?
Of course you do.
Yeah. No, because I recognize his voice, but I don't know.
At the same time, the other head says, "You can trust us."
No.
Insight.
He's the one on the horse. Blonde hair, blonde,
Yeah,
Trust him, but-
go for it.
white and tan. What's he wearing?
May I have your words, you will? Okay, what are you trying to achieve by that, Aru?
Like a pig video.
I think he's trying to catch him in some sort of
Contract?
yeah.
It sounds more like he's trying to steal their ability to speak, but you know. Like if they break their promise, they'll lose their words. Am I right? Right. Now what? You're 12. You don't trust them. You don't trust them at all.
Yeah.
Not as far as you can throw them.
No, they did sell out last night as well, so
I will make no empty promises.
I think Goose
Faye.
bought a whole load of stuff off him last night.
Quick question.
By the way,
Found about.
I can cure you, you know.
Who is he talking to?
I can give you a form that won't explode.
Oh,
And I can take away your bloodlust
Yeah, so
and make you truly alive. And give you a flesh and blood body once more.
you keep your creepy powers away from me.
Oh, I won't do it without your consent.
The rest of you are free to make whatever deals you wish, but I've got the information I need, and if I can acquire the stuff,
Iru says, touch me and I'll teach you why I was kicked out of my home. Oh, you're a feisty one, aren't you? If you want to test your strength against mine,
not particularly, no.
I was talking to the Darkling.
Yeah, but you see, what one of us does, when somebody attacks one of us, they attack all of us.
Oh, delightful.
And
Tell me, if I manage to knock all of you unconscious, can I gift you all with something to remember me by?
no, because we're not going to fight you.
No.
Yeah, no.
I don't know what.
We came here to get information. We've got the information. We're going to get the stuff, and then we'll see if we can get you to fix Terra. That's all we needed to know. Thank you. We'll be going.
It's only fair I get something in return for the information you've gotten from me. Don't you think?
It's not information. It was just a deal, like you would in a shop. You wouldn't give a shopkeeper extra money just for telling you that he sold a product.
You haven't given me any money, or anything else I would want.
So what do you want?
I'm gonna like flip him a small bag of coins. 21 gold. There.
I suppose that'll do. For now.
Alright.
See you when you've brought me back my power.
Uh-huh.
I have a beam of light for you if you want.
Where'd they go? Did they go to stables? To get
No.
We've had enough enemies today. Can we go, please?
Alright.
He is about 10 foot tall. Give or take a couple of extra inches for his wingspan. He not a little boy. He big lad. Right. So you leave and do what?
Go into the tunnel. Yeah, we're heading into the tunnels where we hope to find a big fucking rock.
Have we not got? I thought we had that stuff. Well, out of character. Don't we have that stuff to give him already?
Aru's not sharing.
Dirt? Okay.
Aru's refusing to give up any of his stash.
That was what the look was for, and Aru's response was, "Why are you looking at me?" I was like, "Yep, kind of figured you weren't going to share, but it's worth a shot."
Is that them?
Fair enough.
Also, this guy's shady as all heck.
Yes.
He might be, but he's also the only chance, and we can't really negotiate if we don't have the stuff to negotiate with.
Yeah. So you're going to have to either convince Aru to give up 10 of his precious little pieces of life glass, or mine some.
Or
Find some.
convince one of the workers at the cattle houses in the necropolis to give us some.
Hmm. Fair enough. You do. There is a
You can talk and see me now. It's not very nice.
there is a soul trade in the necropolis. Good point.
So I'm actually thinking I'm gonna have an easier time convincing people down there,
Fair enough.
or serving it than that any of the other ways. So that's
Aru.
gonna be,
Yeah, it's sort of like a byproduct, isn't it? So
there's not enough
Liches to eat them all.
liches to eat all the souls compared to the number of fools, gas and other things,
Yeah.
and them drink the blood and eat the bodies.
Yeah. Plenty of ghouls. Plenty of vampires. Not enough liches.
Wish I remembered his name though.
Wait, does that mean like everything is run off of souls?
Not exactly.
It's gonna bug me now.
Well, in a manner of speaking, because souls are currency in a lot of the lower planes, especially the hells and the abyss.
Plowing your way through
Liches, of course, prized souls greatly, also because it's their food.
Which is weird because the less they eat, the more powerful they become.
Kinda.
Yeah.
There's a fine line, because if they don't consume enough, they go crazy and degrade into a demi-lich. So,
Which is more powerful, but it's also mostly just a floating skull.
absolutely insane. Yes.
Yeah, that's good. So, trade-offs.
Yeah.
Like everything. So,
Oh, they are.
can we find payment for the ratkin?
Yeah.
With
So
like everybody,
you're looking around in the
everybody's-
tunnels for a nice big rock.
yeah.
Okay.
Do like a perception check for a big rock.
Yeah. Yep.
Passive's like 21.
Yeah. I mean, there's plenty of stones
All of
around,
us
but
got-
it's finding the right one. Something that looks like it would be valued.
Hello.
Okay.
How's it going?
We all scored super high
Yeah.
on our perception checks.
Let's see what Aru gets, though, because Aru's rolling too.
The group's eyes. Perception.
Perception check. You're looking for a shiny rock.
Big shiny rock.
Mhm. Good. Coffee sounds good. Mm. Okay. And
Okay. So, Aru, you think you find the perfect rock until you turn around and see everyone else has got a better one.
oh, Anthony, I would have summoned that. Not leaving the bat in town.
Yeah. The bat would follow.
Yay.
Big shiny rock.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
Woot.
Jump. Down.
Jenny, you
Oh,
get clipped?
Yes. What you find are actually some rocks that are veined with mithril ore.
Ooh, fancy.
No, I'm fine.
We lost one.
he said he'd be right back.
She
He's got to make a phone call.
touched my head though, so
Oh.
that was interesting.
Okay. Seems odd timing, but whatever.
Since I'm pretty sure he was connected by phone.
Okie dokie. Anyway,
It was his own fault.
so now that you have these stones,
Cool.
what you gonna do?
We're gonna head into the we're gonna head into the tunnels, pay the ratkin, rock. Hopefully, make our way back to the Acropolis.
Okay. So, when the Ratkins scurry up to you and demand tribute for passage through the warrants, you present them with the stones, yes?
Yes.
Yeah, aren't we gonna like break them up?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
They're
then
nice and small. Yeah.
we would negotiate to have us, let us break them apart so that they have more pieces and hammer.
That's probably after talking to Daisy and Graham and them.
We got rock. Was a rock. Why give rock?
This rock has metal in it. Valuable metal.
Special metal?
And they're very
Yes, special metal.
pretty.
Roll persuasion.
Ooh.
Doesn't work.
Guidance.
I was giving Deanne the help action.
Nice.
Okay.
So Deanne, you've got a +4 and an extra d20 to roll, and lose the lower d20, of course.
6.
I was just doing back.
Noodle demands a hug tax.
How's it 25 suit you for persuasion, Anthony?
The suddenly the Ratkin are eager to all have a piece of the rock, and complaining that there's not enough rocks to go around. We need more.
Smash. You can find some up that way, just a little ways. If you run out, have fun.
How are you going to smash them up?
I'm gonna look at freaking Night Watch and
Aru might
let's see,
be able to help.
with a crowbar or something. Yeah.
I give him my hammer. Just have at it, Aru.
Crunch.
Aru, smash those rocks up with a big ass hammer. Come on. Do an athletics check with your improved strength. All right, you may need another swing.
Come on, Aru. You got this.
Oh, he's letting the side down. Come on, you're proficient with Smith's tools. Add your proficiency bonus. This is a hammer, after all. Okay. Yeah, that's a little better.
I just crushed it with my hands.
Alright. So it's going to take a while for it all to be broken up in enough small pieces for the Ratkin to be content. But before too long, you have successfully negotiated passage through the warrens.
It's going to be so nice to be back home again. Every time we go anywhere, everyone seems to be out to get us. Really depressing.
I think it's just the world. But hey, there's beauty in it.
I did warn you that the surface was.
Why can't people just be nice?
As you're traveling through, you see that there's another person down there talking with a large group of Ratkin, offering them wealth and power in exchange for their help.
Is it Dorgar?
No.
What does the person look like, Anthony?
He looks like a handsome, youthful human. There's also something just a little off about him.
Insight?
Can any of you see through illusions?
No, I don't have that other invocation yet.
But if I remember correctly, let me check something.
Actually, Aru might be able to because blind sight. If it works like the rogue one, kind of does see through that.
That's why I was staying here.
If anybody wants to investigate, you can roll an investigation check to see if you can.
I have +6 on that.
I'll give you guidance. Ebba?
Ember realizes that this individual is wearing some kind of illusion. That's not what they really look like.
Graham's there too.
Aru, are you okay?
I think he thinks it's the damn.
Oh, you're coasting the Avray. What range is your blind sight? It's not written on your character sheet.
60 feet, I believe.
60?
His is like 30.
30.
30, sorry.
Okay.
That's still ridiculous
Yeah.
for blindside.
So if you want to creep closer and try to figure out what his true form is, by all means do.
Yeah, that person is disguised.
You're a sneaky one.
Stealth?
Pull the cloak up, pull the hood up.
That's true. Do you have that? Let me educate him. Yes. Cloak of Elvenkind. Okay. Well, as you're walking towards him, a couple of things happen. A, he looks right at you and says, "I'm sorry, it appears we have an audience. We will continue discussing this another time." But you do see that underneath the illusion, he's an older gentleman. Looks to be maybe a farmer, but definitely not the person he was appearing to be.
Farmer. Evil farmer.
No, there's a bit more to it than that.
Not that, a farmer couldn't be evil.
There is.
Nothing stopping them.
You do also notice that this farmer is wearing a crystalline amulet around his neck.
You know what? They're good, yeah? That's good. That's always good.
One of two things, then.
It's been slow in the town
Oh,
recently.
good, but.
Is Aru returning to the party to tell them what he's seen,
Yeah, it's been like all day and stuff.
is he instead going to talk to the Ratkin that was speaking with the mysterious man, since the mysterious man has now left?
What have you been up to? He's doing.
Oh, he left. Yes. He saw you were there and decided that now was not the time to talk about this. You'll go back to the group. Okay. What do you tell the group?
What did that?
Oh yeah, I know that feeling. What do you want?
Problems with OBS. Hold on.
Look that up and go in the other room. Now.
Okay, we're good.
I ordered coffee,
we
so
have
I've got my own little Irish coffee coming.
History check on amulets?
I don't know, I've let the ranch decide that.
Sure.
No.
Magical amulets? See what kind of things might come to mind.
It's a screwball, so it's got the red and the white.
That's a pretty wide net you're casting there.
Yeah.
I know.
Yes, he is very
I guess, let me rephrase that. Family lore on magical amulets, specifically. Things I might have heard of from the people in my family.
What's your passive insight?
12. It's not great, but
No, but it does.
it's not.
Depending on, I mean, you didn't see the amulet yourself. But,
Right.
If it was, I mean, poor folk, commoners don't wear, like they wear, like simple amulets. Like they don't wear anything shiny or expensive because they can't afford anything shiny or expensive. You know. Also, he was casting an illusion, so he's. This is sus.
There's something fishy about even the farmer appearance.
You want to roll an Arcana check or something?
I can.
Maybe outsource it to somebody who has better Arcana. Oh, yours is pretty good.
I was gonna say my Arcana isn't horrible. It's like +4.
Yeah, +4's alright at this level. Ebba has a better, but
Yes, I know Ebba and Aru both have better, but like it's not. Considering I'm a warlock and not an intelligence caster, my Arcana isn't that bad.
yeah, that's not much better than you. In fact, no. Yeah, that doesn't give you any more information than you already figured out.
Guys, I will relay all the information I have to the bigger brains and try to get their control, or try to get their knowledge of Arcana.
Aru and/or Ebba, what do you know? Let's see. Ebba got a 23. Nice. From what you go on.
I just said, oh, freaking heck yeah.
Ebba, what you know about magic items in general, there's a good chance that the illusion that spell probably came from the amulet.
Probably best not to try.
And if it was...
Especially with these people around.
Yeah, with a 23, it would occur to you that perhaps the amulet was given to this man by someone a lot more powerful to act as his proxy and to look like him, so as not to endanger himself. Does that make sense?
Yes. Okay, so I tell that to everybody. These are my conclusions, folks.
Huh. Is there any magical academies near here?
If any of you want to do a history check, you might know something about... See if you know anything about the history of Magister himself.
Makes sense.
I'll roll a history. I know you're going to say no, Anthony, because I'm not that closely connected to him, but I was going to say, based on my family's lineage with Magister, do I get a lower DC or an advantage?
Yeah, you'd have a lower DC. Given that everyone else is just rolling really badly right now. What's your guys' name? Why are you asking that, Aru? Oh, just because you rolled so low that you can't even think of who... Alright. Yeah, you don't get critical failures on skill checks, dude. That's only on combat.
Really, he's like, my brain hurts. Wait, what was he doing? Who are you guys? Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. What our best ones? Please tell me it's not. So between
You remember something about Magister back when he was Jim Astor, working with a couple of other students studying the effects of life glass, and there were life glass amulets involved in those experiments.
it may. So back before Magister was Magister, he worked with a few other
Students of magic.
students of magic to study life glass and life glass amulets and the like. So it may be him.
They were all pursuing their own routes to immortality. And
They were all but they were all trying to pursue their own routes to immortality. I assume. Well, Magister found a route through undeath. I don't know whatever became of the other two in their success, but if they were playing around with life glass amulets and they're friends with Magister, then they probably found something interesting. But I don't have enough information to pull it all together.
Yeah, with your passive insight, you could conclude easily that this might have been one of the other students, all grown up.
So it's possible it was either. I don't think the man. The image being shown might have been one of the other students grown up through a proxy of a person trying to negotiate some sort of deal. In which case, I'm not super worried about it because any friend of our glorious leaders is probably not out to hurt us at the moment. We should be safe to continue on.
Okay.
Huh.
Go stand under the actual roof over there if you want.
Interesting.
As the player goes, bullshit, 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 bullshit.
Okay, well, let's go then. I want to get home.
Me too. I need to ask my family about something. They made an offer of something, and I wonder what it was going to take to get it.
Okay. So you head through the warrens, through the dark tunnels, avoiding the usual creatures of the Underdark, especially the goblins and the drow, and make your way home.
Why? Oh, once we get after walking empty, I'm going to count the big bag of gold.
Okay.
We should just introduce Ramon to the city first, shouldn't we? Like when we get through, we say, "Here we are, Ramon. It is home. So you can, hopefully you'll be happy here."
An impressive city indeed, he says as you walk past. Skeletons and zombies and wights and wraiths and ghouls all just living their best life.
I know for a fact I know where this building is without having to look. Because I would have spent time there. I'm going to point him in the direction of the library.
Okay.
Or the library-esque thing.
Yeah.
That building over there.
The knowledge repository. Yes.
Yeah. That building over there is where most of the knowledge is kept. That's probably where you're going to find the answers to what happened to your people.
That's cool. Okay. So the building that contains all the knowledge.
Unless it's like Magister's actual tower that,
No.
'cause I assume there's a public one and then there's his private.
Yeah, there's a public one. You know how buildings would often have like a wooden sign with an image on them?
Yeah.
The library, as it were, has this symbol on its heraldry.
Well, that's interesting.
Like the dragon, Ramon was going on about dragons, wasn't he?
It's not really a dragon, I reckon.
It's not a dragon.
Okay.
Skeleton?
Religion check? Anyone?
Okay.
Why does the cleric not have good religion?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Why does the cleric not have good religion?
Because memories issues?
I'm just messing. I'm just.
Alright.
Okay, I'll
It's
give it some guidance.
Okay. Aru, you'd know. Now which would?
Yeah. I'm gonna-
Oh, wait, I actually do have I have a +3. So it would be 11.
Nice.
I do have proficiency in religion. I just
So, Ouijas, otherwise known as the Ruby Sorceress, her she's a goddess of death and knowledge. So yeah, her temples are often libraries.
That makes me.
She's also known as a steward of the dead. Yeah, there's a yeah, in law.
Interesting.
So, you can go there. You can talk to the people within there.
Magic, death, vanity, and law.
They'll also probably be able to help you find lodging and all of that other stuff. Well, we kind of just kick back and relax for a bit. Welcome to the Necropolis, City of the Dead.
Thank you. I think I will be right at home here.
There you go. A lot more people
ghoul-
to talk to than
A
in your
ghoul
team
starts
as well.
sniffing at his bandages. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Those are my wrappings. Please don't sniff at my wrappings.
I'm gonna snarl the ghoul, like, off. He's dead.
get spray bottle.
Ghouls eat dead flesh. They prefer dead flesh.
Yeah, well, he's undead. He's not. He's not.
Yes.
Very old beef jerky.
He's like. He's friend, not food.
He friend, not food. Yes. Okay.
So, I say we take a little, maybe a night here, day here, whatever it is you guys want to call it. Maybe make a report to the thing.
Yeah, I mean, report into the guild anyway, just to say job's done. What else you got for me?
Well, we still have one job. We still have to go to freaking just either west or south of
Olwen.
Port Owen to the coast to meet up with.
This is true. You still do have that job to do.
So, we're not really necessarily looking for new jobs, but I am gonna. So yeah, I'm headed to the guild house.
Rest up.
Well, I'm gonna walk up to the person behind the thing. So, ran into an interesting wrinkle upon completion of one of our jobs.
Do I want to know?
The message delivery in Gate was for one of the crime bosses who honestly thought he owned us after we completed the job.
You what?
And where off to next?
That's... Oh. Which one was it?
Being King.
JJ.
Fucking upstart. Alright, ignore him.
Um,
There'll be another new gangster in a week or so, I'm sure.
Well, we did ignore him and figured if he really wanted to find us and decided he needed to come knock on the doors of the necropolis, he would be in for a bad time.
Indeed he would.
So,
Fine.
but yeah,
Yeah,
I would,
why not
I
encourage
would
him?
scream.
Hey, let's encourage him to come down here. It'll be great.
Oh no, because it's just. Could you think? Even if just think of the unnecessary collateral, structural damage.
We're in a cavern.
We still have buildings here. Do you want to have to rebuild the guild hall?
No, but I suppose we could give the Masons Guild haven't had much to do for a while.
Okay. All I was going to say was, maybe be careful sending people up to Gate because, not everybody's going to be as resourceful as us.
We do have some outlays. We do have some contacts up in the city of Gate. There's a vampire coven up there. Still loyal, of course.
Yeah.
Unlike,
You mean the giant bar? Yeah, I saw it.
Crimson Chalice, I think they call it. Yeah,
interesting looking place. Did make my way there. Oh, on another note, maybe you can get this to people who might care, but there is a shop up there that appears to be selling potions laced with vampire blood.
you won't.
I don't think it's coming from the Crimson Chalice.
That we should look into.
So,
Do you know the name of the establishment?
we've been 1,000 times, Anthony. I should. Deanne would know. I do not.
Barnabas Finch is the name of the proprietor, and that's his name is above the door.
Barnabas Finch is apparently it's like Barnabas Finch's potions or some such nonsense.
Wonderful elixirs, yeah,
something like that. Yeah, it's directly across the street from a much easier to identify shop known as Brazil.
Brazil. Well,
Yeah.
that's a name I haven't heard in a while.
Yeah, well, but at least that makes it easier to locate the other shop for investigating purposes. I think that handles the report. Oh yeah, so we finished that job, and we also finished the job for the gnomes. Fortunately, they didn't make it out of the desert.
What happened to the shipment?
Well, we took possession of it and used part of it for our own purposes.
Wish you hadn't done that. Hand it back to me. I'll make sure it gets accounted for.
I don't have it.
You what?
I don't have it.
I thought you said you took possession of it.
I said we took possession of it. I didn't say I had what was left of it.
Who does?
And this is where I roll deception to say, I don't know. I didn't remember.
We were mugged.
Dean, are you saying this within earshot of us?
Yeah, I mean, I imagine you're all reporting back to the guild, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, everyone's wondering what the hell's going on.
Yeah, what did you do?
why is it an overrated thing I'm doing something? That's something I actually did.
Because you specifically told me after I harassed y'all, like, to protect the gnomes on the shipment, then you say, like, oh yeah, they're so grateful they gave us half of it.
I never said that.
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, you did.
Honestly,
You did.
Levi said we were attacked in the desert. We did our best to protect them, but because they had no weapons, they died.
You didn't
Is
say
that true?
In a crash.
They just died out of nowhere, no reason. Just, yeah, nothing to do with us. They just died.
There are many, many creatures in the desert.
Yes, there are.
And their ship was not getting repaired quickly.
This is true.
Did another bullet show up or something?
I mean, literally could have been a giant scorpion.
Okay, just to like.
You weren't there.
You didn't see it happen then, so you don't know that they died. How do you know what happened if you didn't? What happened
Then
if
how did you get the
didn't see it?
shipment?
Because we heard the screaming, we went back and we found the dead body. How do you think we got the shipment back?
I don't need this fucking drama.
Yeah, I don't need it either.
Find it. We'll make sure it gets returned to the sender. If you don't find it...
Wait, wouldn't the sender be... Never mind.
They're just gonna make more.
Wait. Is that what you sold to Braziel?
Anyway, regardless,
what was that?
You two went off to Braziel. And didn't come back with half of it. Right?
Oh. I didn't go to Braziel. I went to Braziel's once. And I don't know, I just bought some items. I didn't give him anything.
You have a debt to Braziel.
I don't know why we
Okay, who is Braziel? Like...
I think we should go away and talk about this, guys.
How many souls are you in debt?
What?
How many souls do you owe to Braziel?
I don't know. You just said kill things with a dagger.
You fool. You signed a contract, didn't you?
Yeah.
Did you get a copy of the contract?
I just saw all the states.
Oh, you fool. Do you know that the souls of the Fae are more valuable to fiends than humanoid souls?
I'm aware.
Are you planning on slaughtering your own kind to pay off your own debt faster?
I mean, I've been accused of that before.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Wasn't. I mean, I wouldn't be completely against it.
Please don't try and cause an incident between the Necropolis and the Feywild. We won't...
No promises.
We will not.
Yeah, I hadn't planned on doing that. That sounds bad.
You think?
But yeah, there are plenty of creatures that we can have him work off his debt on.
Why do you... I thought I could rely on you lot. I thought you were the only couriers I had that weren't gonna cause me a headache. Ugh.
Look, me and Pippa did nothing. We did our job.
Nope.
Oh, I remember now. I remember. I owe him like 200 souls. Like 200 kills, but if you're saying he uses souls.
Is it really only? Oh yeah, because you. Yeah.
That's it. Oh,
Yeah, his is like 200 or less than 200 now because he's killed
Yeah.
a few things. And mine was 350 down to 310. I'm keeping track.
Are you gonna
So
handle
we're-
it yourself, or do I have to acquire them?
I'll
for you?
handle it myself.
We're handling it ourselves,
Good.
but not crazily. Like we're not going on murder sprees through towns. But when people annoy us or attack us, we make sure they never get up again permanently. I wouldn't have done it if I didn't think. We wouldn't have done it if we didn't think we could handle it ourselves, boss.
Okay, good.
But yeah, that's the thing. I'm gonna go sit down over here and do what I should have done a while back. And Anthony, I'm definitely now going to count out that money.
Okay. This is the money you received from whom?
This was the payment that we got from the bartender on behalf of King King for delivering the message to the Oni.
Okay. $166 gold coins.
okay.
That's
51.5.
41.5. Yeah.
Everybody gets 41, or if there's.
Yep.
We're going to be there with the 5.
The difference, if there is any, can go in a party fund.
Yeah, it goes with it's going to go into the sack with the original 5 we got from the Goblin job.
Yeah. Goblin job. Why does that sound so wrong?
The near party wife of. So talk to the Goblin.
Hey,
Yes.
hey, you want a goblin job?
No, we're good. Anyway,
Oh,
Come on, just
should
a
we
gob-
mention that
have a
to
quick
Bob?
gob job.
Dean?
Should we mention what?
Noticing the gold, or who's going to speak up? Should we mention that to the boss, Dean?
what?
Dion.
The mafia. You have to mention that.
I did.
He did.
I did.
He did mention that that Dean King thinks he owns you.
Oh, I missed that. Sorry.
Yeah, he actually said that maybe we should, entice him to come chase us down here because he wants to see a fight between Team Kings.
Because all the undead versus a few gangsters should be interesting.
I just sent Brady a message to see where he was.
Okay.
What part of the timeline Team King is? Because he can be variable in power. Anyway,
Yeah, but you really don't know. But
yeah.
he's your boss certainly seems to think that he's just another gangster and that he'll be replaced by somebody else soon enough. Like every other gangster in the City of Gay.
There is one thing speaking of that, there is one thing I will go back to the boss about in regards to Dean King. And inform him that he seems to have ties to an inn, the Church of Ilmater.
Yeah. It's bizarre how often gangsters have a religious upbringing.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Pain and suffering making you stronger, twisted by what I would usually consider a wonderful mindset, but not when they think that they can own anybody and everybody under. Yeah. Anyway,
Out of character,
Well-
in the real world, Italian mobsters are usually Catholic, staunch Catholics.
yes, they are.
Because they're
Which is why when I real quick, which is why when I played a vampire mobster in a Vampire the Masquerade game, who had ties to the underworld, I was like, I'm going to use my underworld ties to get connections to the church because that's just what they do.
Yep.
It's like, anyway, so all right, guys. Well, we've had some fun. We've made our reports. We've split our pay. We've had a couple of adventures. Oh,
Is there anything else we're missing?
Arrest.
a few stiff drinks. Tales of glories past.
You want to go to the tavern in
Visions
Taiwan?
Visions of a fabulous future.
Dan, what really happened with the gnomes?
Here we go.
Aru's sneaking away. He is not about to get confronted about this.
I grab him.
Come back here, you little shit.
Died.
Just because you have now hit puberty does not mean you are not any younger.
Oh, we missed you.
They died in an attack in the desert.
All of that is
What
correct.
attacked them? What attacked them?
And I'm dead.
Oh. Which one?
Do I look like I speak undead? They moaned and that's all.
I look at Deanne. Did you moan?
Oh my.
Yeah, there's definitely something really fishy going on here.
I just
Oh, that
want
makes-
an honest
I-
answer. I won't be mad. I just want an honest answer.
I'm not
I
mad just
so-
disappointed.
There are so many ways I could take that comment, Nightwatch. I'm choosing not to because I'm going to be the bigger person. Now to answer your question, no, not moan. Ew, just ew. No.
But the fact that you're taking offense by it, that means that it was evil, isn't it?
I mean, Aru's Aru's kind of throwing you under the bus at this point. He was trying not to, but as
If you
usual, he
think
said
I
too
would-
much.
if you think I would,
You trying not to?
hold on. Have you ever known me? If he's saying something moaned, have you ever known me to moan in a fight? Outside of maybe getting hit really fucking hard? And that's not a moan, that's more of a groan. Like, ugh. You know.
Okay,
It's a
so you're
description.
saying
Have you heard an undead before?
So you're saying a
You
mummy
have a city
attacked.
of them.
Yeah, exactly. They moan. Growl, moan.
Okay,
I mean, there are
I'm just doing an insight check on all of this because this is getting tiring.
I'm assuming we got to roll deception.
Yes.
Giving myself guidance because I'm not worse.
Deanne, I'm sorry. I have a shit deception.
Yes, you do.
Oh.
I don't know why you open your mouth.
He doesn't think before he speaks.
Clearly.
That's his flaw, just like me.
However, we both rolled higher than Night Watch.
Yeah, you did. Okay, so you
I'm going to do
begrudgingly
an
believe
insight
them.
check.
Like, you
I
still
don't
think...
trust you either.
So... Okay, go on then, Ebba.
Like, shit, Emma, no!
Ha ha! Ebba knows that Aru is lying about something, but Diane seems trustworthy.
Well, 150.
Look, I will give you the benefit of the doubt for now, but I am going to keep my eye on you in future.
It was 150.
What did I do?
See, I gave buttons.
Everything.
Oh,
You make things. You kill things. Yeah. You are a resident tinkerer.
I will leave you guys for now. Let's just party, okay? Because I don't want to argue with y'all at the moment.
now is time for party.
Do I need to see if I can hire you a robot friend, Nightwatch?
It's been absolutely wonderful.
Oh my!
For what?
To let off some steam, I guess.
For the night.
I can't even
Suggesting
do that. What
You
the?
need some companionship.
Oh my! You know they can be used. It can be used for other things. You could just talk to somebody who isn't us. That doesn't make your head hurt for a while, right? Like it doesn't have to be that.
If you find a person that will talk to me, sure.
Anyway, and I was
I can
mostly kidding.
bar that we can go to like hang out and let our hair down because it's been tough a couple of days.
Good idea.
Yay! Let's go. Of course, we are in a
So you
You two don't eat or drink, and
well, just because they don't have to doesn't mean they can't for pleasure.
yeah, that's true.
I'd be surprised than hers anyway.
Yeah. I don't know what we're gonna find that isn't gonna possibly offend your sensibilities.
No idea.
We are back in the necropolis.
Married.
Most of the meat's gonna be humanoid.
Someone just
Most of the drink's gonna be blood.
Yep, it's gonna be proper fucking creepy.
Or at least laced with it. At least
a really evil idea.
What's your evil
But-
idea?
He obviously can't act on it. It's just an idea. She's going to see if she could like lace all the drinks with the potion she bought.
Which potion?
She still has some of the bliss.
This potion.
Oh, it's fine. It's not gonna work on undead.
She's not going.
Oh, but
She said she was
We're not
trying the
undead.
idea. She wasn't actually going to do it anyway. She was just thinking it. It's sort of when I sometimes
when you said
just
everyone,
get,
you mean everyone in your party.
What are they
Oh,
called? Like, sometimes you just get those kind of thoughts, and you wouldn't
Yeah.
actually do it. But
yeah,
you just think it.
intrusive thoughts. Yes.
That's it. Intrusive thought.
Well, I have a
And you all wonder why I say you two good characters could be the most dangerous things in the world.
Yeah, for some reason, we have imagination.
Okay.
I couldn't get
Anyway.
half of this, honestly.
Anyway,
So the party's part of the whatever away, and then I would assume splits up to go rest.
Are you going to go
This is gonna
as
be
a group
danger.
to a bar and have a few drinks together?
Yes.
I'm going to go to bar and have a few drinks. Who's going with me?
I don't drink. I'm too young for it.
Well, it's time you grew up, Aru. Come on.
They probably have apple juice there.
But there's shopping to do.
There's darts,
I think you were
Right, right.
pool table, cards.
Now you're gonna celebrate staying alive another night. Come on.
Who knows? There might be some liches that will hit on you.
Mm-hmm.
Young liches.
Young liches. Well-fed
Wait, do
liches.
Wait, do we
Or,
have
you know-
like an education system down here?
Or some cute vampires.
Vampet. Yeah.
People will be drinking, right? This is my chance. Okay, I'll go with.
What do you mean? This is my chance.
They're stupid. Have you met a drunk person? If they're truly drunk,
Yes. Many
they're going to
times.
say. They're going to agree to shit. They're going to say shit they don't mean, or they'll forget.
So you're saying that your best chance of getting a pull is if they're drunk.
Yeah.
You don't have
No,
much faith
not
in yourself, do you?
He's young. He has never thought about it.
Sure.
But also something else. But, oh well.
What do you mean also
Well,
something else?
Stupid yeses to stupid shit.
So you think you're going to be able to convince somebody to do something that they would normally be...
No, I can get them to say yes to something they want without thinking about it.
I think he's planning on stealing names or other things.
Okay. You're obsessed with that. Fuck.
Of course, he's probably not going to get to because he's going to be pulled out by the rest to drink. So he's going to be stuck in that.
Sorry.
No, it's perfectly fine. It's the thought that comes across his mind, but out of character, I'm perfectly happy with him getting stuck with you guys.
Alright.
Okay. So anyway, you go to the local tavern, for want of a better word.
Dive bar.
Yes. It's called the Rolling Bones.
It's fun to fuck him.
Hey. What it is.
I'll fuck with you then.
And yeah, it's a dive bar. There's, as you said, darts and dice and
Next for.
It's a dampier bar. So a lot of the drinks are spiked with blood, but also quite a lot of them still have a heartbeat.
Drinks have a heartbeat.
No,
the people.
the patrons, because it's a dampier are half vampires. They're still alive. They're
Right.
they're like Diane.
I thought you were talking about the drinks.
No.
You were talking.
Well, I mean, there might be some
I was really
specialty
worried.
kinds
I was like, what the hell?
that have a magically still beating heart in them.
Like a.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking, how weird.
That would be kind of cool. Not everybody in the bar is a dampier. You can see a Deathlock trying to impress some of the female vampires with his magic.
The roles are reversed. The smart guy's going to be a jock.
I'm sorry, what?
The roles are reversed. The smart guy's being a jock.
You don't... It's not just jocks that try to do that, you know.
Well, a jock shows off his, like, the muscles, kind of like, hey, I'm strong, look at me.
Ah.
This guy's going, hey, I got magic.
I've got power. You girls like power, don't you?
I kind of want to walk up to him and be like, you'd probably stand a better chance with a different wand and walk off. Just because
Well, that's
Ian
it. Fair enough.
being a dick.
So you sit down, you have a few drinks. Before too long, this Deathlock wanders over to your table and says, "Hey, we didn't introduce each other properly before. My name's Max, because I'm always to the max. And you are?"
About to become your worst nightmare, friend.
Well, friend's a
His
good
name is-
start. Go on.
I was going to introduce everyone.
That's fair.
So I'm Ebba. This is Night Watch, and that's Aru, and that's Deanne.
That works.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to
Max.
meet you too, Ebba. You're a little like me, aren't you? You've been dead once before.
Yes.
Nice. Who was it brought you back? Was it your patron?
I do you know, I'm not even really sure. I think he was a necromancer. But he disappeared one day. I don't know what happened to him.
Oh.
But you know, I don't
Creator
really want to know what
issues.
happened to him. So
Don't worry. That's okay. I can take care of you if you want. You don't need to worry about him anymore.
it's fine. I'm not worried.
I'm
about
going
him.
to give you 5 seconds to back away from our table.
5.
Don't make me get out the guns.
Where's Shirley go?
Aru, we're not going to shoot up
In the tavern.
the bar.
Yeah, that's
But why? It'd be so fun.
Is your one?
You're gonna end up in the clink if you do that.
Yeah. Let's not do that.
So, young man,
I
what
have someone else you can talk
what are you
to.
doing here?
At least someone knows how to talk to me.
I'm going to.
What did you say?
So, why have you come to this bar?
Why? To pick up the fine women, of course. See, there's
And
a
do
nice
what?
selection at this table. Oh, just show them a good time. I mean, you still have nerve endings, don't you? I can show you some fun ways to stimulate them.
I was looking at Night Watch, like,
I'm
I don't know how well this is going to work, considering the up and down rolls on this thing today.
Yeah, you're not very persuade.
I don't know if I want to try to persuade him that this is a really, really bad idea, or if I want to try to just scare the like a
Perceptive are you?
you're
can't I say the word?
asking the Deathlock?
Yeah.
I don't need to be. I just need you to see how amazing a night with me would be.
Like,
And
talking to each other or by sex?
we can start with one and see if it ends with the
You're
other.
alright.
And he opens his hand and reveals an illusory rose.
I want to say something, but I'm not going to be mean.
What are you gonna say?
Are you actually okay? Or did you actually get hurt?
I can't. It'd be mean.
What do you want to say?
But I've already been inside her. It's nothing special.
Oh,
Oh,
it's pretty mean.
wow! Clearly, you didn't know how to please a lady, right?
Oh, I know what he means. Wow.
Okay, I really want to be drunk right now, but I can't.
I also want to say something, but it's not mean to Nightwatch. It's mean to this guy, but I really don't want to escalate this thing into a fight. So, Deanne's going to try to calm down enough to try to persuade him that this is the group. We are not the ones.
Okay.
Please leave. Yeah, I can't give you the time. I
So
can't.
my persuasion roll, Anthony, is a
Please
24.
leave.
Fine. Play hard to get.
We just wanted a quiet night.
Come find me when you're ready for some fun. And he winks at you all. Does it, the wink and click noise that I can't do.
Oh my god.
Dan?
Well, he wasn't my type
Yes,
anyway.
Nightwatch.
But yeah, other than that, really not.
Am I sexy?
And what?
I think it's like
People are
the third time someone has hit on me. Like, is
He's got a point. Out of everyone's here, I've never seen any of us get hit on except for her. Dan, that's
Well,
expected.
to be fair,
But
he was hitting on the
Emma
entire
really?
table.
He also hit on Ebba.
Yeah.
Like, he was hitting on... Realistically, I think he would take it in with us.
He was trying. He was shooting wide.
yeah, fair.
Well,
Which is-
Nightwatch
which
was
is-
hit on the most.
But
And we're going to
that's
completely ignore what
it is funny that your response is, "Am I sexy?" That's
I'm gonna put that in quotes.
I mean, it depends
I'm
on...
sure it does feel like something that she would
People
ask.
have their kinks, and, I mean,
yeah.
I've seen blockier
depending
construct,
on...
quote unquote, like, because I know you're not a mindless machine. You are a person, but you still look like a construct. Nightwatch, like, but you are not the blocky kind, like metal golems or other crazy things. You have a more humanoid appearance.
I am person shape.
Mm-hmm.
It
And they
depends on
just-
who you compare yourself to in sexiness. If you compare it to Deanne, yeah, you're pretty sexy.
Ooh. Says the Darkling.
Yep.
So
Murder oil
Yeah, I'm
here or
voting
something?
for.
I am secure enough in myself that I am not going to let your words hurt me, Aru.
What was Deanne rolling for then?
That was his persuasion to get rid of the guy.
I'm sorry, Ebba, for like just trying to lead him onto me because you're too innocent.
I normally I wouldn't care if you all wanted to do something with somebody, but that guy gave me the creepy vibe.
I did want to do something with him, but you guys turned me down, so...
Okay. Once again, I don't actually know. I don't know which vampiric family actually owns this bar, because a bar like this, even if it's being run by Dampier, we come from the noble families. I don't want to make an enemy of somebody powerful here in the necropolis.
Uh-huh. That would be bad.
So, using words, other means to get him to bugger off at least our table is preferable than, causing damage that we either had to pay for in money or possibly
think we have.
you know,
we've got-
people like me and Ebba in flesh.
He's trying it on with a table of young Dampier.
I get what you mean, Dan, but have you met us? We're not the most wordy people. Well, maybe you, but you also get angry fast, too.
I actually don't, unless it's very specific circumstances, Otto.
Do we have to go
Children?
down the list of what we've done in the past, like, week or two?
Dion, 9 times out of 10, it is you who initiates combat.
Oh. A lot of times, though, that's actually after I failed trying to talk to people.
Yeah.
Like when my negotiations fail, and I realize it's going to wind up in combat anyway.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, mostly it's
That's
because you
completely fair.
try to intimidate them and then they get angry.
I don't always look for intimidation either. Like,
Yeah, it's completely fair, Deanne, that you do speak throughout. But in our eyes, after failing, you go straight to combat.
You
Like,
don't let anyone else have
which
to.
is the common sense. Out of game, that makes sense. But in game,
yeah, fine. From now on, I'll go ahead and I'll either let somebody else try to say something, or I'll wait for the person to attack me first.
the way
No,
the way you're
please,
saying
I'm
that.
the most persuasive person here.
Sorry.
I'm telling Deanne, no, you're the most persuasive person here.
Yeah.
No, like if I fail at talking, I'm gonna let it go a minute longer than immediately switching to combat
Okay.
as opposed to or whatever.
Well,
I'm gonna try.
Yeah. Don't worry about it too much, because that's
yeah,
part of your play style. It's fine. Everyone has fun.
yeah,
Anyway.
I don't mind. Yeah,
Because I thought I was doing a decent job of having him try to negotiate first.
Yeah.
I don't just immediately jump into combat with everything unless it's like a mindless beast that I know we're not going to be able to talk to.
Jeff, I wasn't accusing you of
this
anything.
is
I was
like-
just pointing out, like, cold
Yeah,
facts.
but
Cold
I-
facts.
I-
It's you that draws the first.
blood.
But I have an issue with trying to make sure that I'm not like upsetting everybody.
Yeah, you know. Anyway,
Oh, absolutely.
No. I was like, it was like, this is me doing like, gentle teasing in character anyway.
Yeah, that I get. It's sorry.
no worries.
It's all good.
Let's move on.
It's all good.
So anyway, you see this creepy guy talking to basically the Dampier equivalent of a group of sorority chicks. Like they're
He is about to get what's coming to him. I have a feeling.
Man,
Yep.
That's
can I
what? Yes. Oh, sorry.
wait? Anthony, can I make a perception check to see if he's got like a pouch on him or anything that like he would hold valuable in?
you're gonna try and steal from him.
Just a perception check. I want to know,
Alright.
like, by this to get a good sense of his standing as how much wealth he's got on him and what kind of wealth. Is it jewelry? Is it pure coinage? That kind of thing.
Okay.
I was just kind of trying to see. Okay, that's
He
interesting.
doesn't look like much to you.
But never mind, Deanne.
Just ignore him. Let him go do what he's doing with other people. I'm sure one of these nights he will come up against the wrong person,
Mm-hmm.
and it'll
Anyway,
go.
one of those girls might be interested. You never know.
I mean, I imagine one of those girls' daddy's not going to be.
He's gonna learn a lesson. I'm not going to be. We're not going to be the ones that teach it to him, and it's not going to be tonight.
Yeah, let's just have fun.
So
Is there like a jukebox or something?
no,
Tunes on, and we
there's-
can do a bit of dancing.
there is a band playing in the corner. It's a skeleton band, but
Okay.
so they're playing instruments, but they're not singing.
Can I
Right,
go and
Let's go and have a dance.
can I try to get them to play something livelier?
In the City of the Dead. You want to liven things up in the City of the Dead? Sure, go for it.
Something a little bit more upbeat.
Upbeat, sure.
That's the better wording.
I just thought it was.
The wording to
I'm
be
just-
funny. I'm
I'm just taking the piss. It's fine.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I was trying to break the kind of goofiness that had been a minute ago.
no worries.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get them to play something so that
So yeah, they play something upbeat, and soon people are dancing, including the young girls and the creepy deathlock.
to find someone we hit.
Odd Alwyn.
Owen, because it is Port Town.
Okay.
We'll get you some shanty sung there.
Did you say?
Yes.
Oh,
Sorry for the connection problems tonight, guys.
all right. Well, this has been.
Yeah, I didn't pronounce
So.
it.
There's been loads of fun, guys. Let's. I highly suggest we. I know we wanted to blow off some steam and whatnot, but I suggest we go
Isn't it?
take a rest and prep for the trek out towards
Is it?
Port Alwyn.
We're just getting this
tomorrow.
now. I've got some. I'm sure he's getting dinner stuff for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll meet you guys at the guild hall. I'm gonna go ahead and head back to my family's estate because
Mm-hmm.
my own
Yeah.
bed.
Okay.
Yeah, lucky guy.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, I should probably go to the general store to see if there's anything against rust.
Oh, I need to go to the store as well.
Okay.
I don't think your construction's conducive to rusting. That would kind of.
But you can. There's no harm in keeping well oiled.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, I've already had my oil bath, so it's fine.
Okay. What is Aru looking for at the shops?
I need wonder silver.
You need silver.
Oh wait, it's not. I forgot. There's a comma there. I need silver. Yes.
Silver's contraband in the City of the Dead.
Oh shit. Yeah. I guess it is. Oh yeah. I forget.
Not
I
gonna
think
happen.
holy things. Yeah, I think holy things when I think City Undead ban list, not silver.
Oh, those two, like holy water is contraband,
Yeah.
as well.
But a lot of holy things are made from silver. Like they double up the stuff. They use the silver to make the holy artifacts
For some reason,
because then they can kill.
garlic flowers are also banned.
Huh. That makes sense, but like, actually not really. But
The age-old thing of vampires are allergic to garlic.
They don't like the smell
I know,
of
but-
garlic.
yeah, it's the fact that it's a flower. It's the
Well,
one
that's
reason it doesn't.
actually where the legend. Originally, it was
How they start out.
Originally, it was the flowers that they were put off by,
Oh,
not the bulbs.
Oh,
the
cool.
flowers.
Interesting.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's stated in Dracula.
Yeah, the idea of them wearing a garland of fucking garlic bulbs around their necks is ridiculous. It's a garland of flowers.
So, like garlic lay.
Yeah, a lay of garlic
Yeah.
flowers. Yeah, that's what keeps the that's what keeps the vampires at bay. But anyway, if you've ever smelled garlic or wild garlic, it's good stuff. Anyway, what was I going to say? Yes, so you get a long rest. Get all your hit points and spell slots back.
Before I leave, I want to ask my family about something.
Okay, what do you want to ask them about?
Last time I was here, guys, you said that you would be willing. Yeah, that something about acquiring me a headband. How long would that take?
The headband of intellect, yes?
Yes.
I mean, you could just borrow mine, I suppose.
Don't you need it?
I'm not studying for anything at the moment. I'll get it back from you when I need it. Or I can go out and buy myself a new one. It's about time
Okay. Thank you.
to have the old thing.
All right. I'll walk out with a brand new thingy.
Yep. Gold
Nice.
and gold pewter headband of intellect.
I don't care what it's made out of.
Not silver.
No, not silver. Obviously.
Anyhow, as you're walking back through town towards the Messengers Guild, to the Couriers Guild, to meet up with the rest of your friends, you see that there are missing posters around town.
What kind of missing posters?
One of the girls from the tavern last night.
One of the ones talking to creepy guy, or
Yeah. To be fair, he was talking to everybody, but you know.
yeah, but
But when you last saw her, she was talking to him, or dancing with him. You know what I'm saying.
yeah. All right, I'm gonna go grab everybody else. Yeah, hi all. You guys ready to head out of town?
Yep. Already.
Yeah.
Cool. You mind if we make a stop on our way out of town?
Oh, I forgot to mention, I'm swapping out one of my spells.
Okay. Which one?
I'm gonna swap out Alarm for Alter Self.
Okay.
Good on you.
I was interrupting you.
There is something that passes for a town guard or something, right, Anthony?
Yes. Yes.
Then I'm gonna stop by.
The night
can we-
watch who were usually they're death knights, basically.
There we go, 50.
Can we stop by the night watch real quick? On our way out of town. I wanna talk to them about some posters.
Sure. Is anything the matter? You alright?
One of the there's missing. There's posters up for a missing person.
Do you want me to
One of the girls
do you
from
want to do the
bar last night.
on the boxes there?
Huh. Do you think after we do this job we should investigate?
I don't. I just want to tell them what I know,
Do you
and
mind if
you know,
I move some of your things
give them a little
so I can put them
a bit of stuff
in one box?
so that they can maybe do their job better on our way out of town.
Okay.
I don't think we're personally gonna have to get involved in this one. I think we can just, let them do their thing. But I'm gonna give them a little bit of a lead or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You're coming forward as a witness.
Yeah. Which is the right thing to do.
Yeah, she had a family.
Anyway,
It is. Well done. I'm proud of you.
so yeah,
There's only
go on.
there's only so many possible mates for my kind in this city, Eva. I can't afford to have them disappearing.
Yeah. You pretend it's not for decent reasons. I know the truth.
Are you afraid, Dan, that if more disappear, you'll never get a girlfriend? You think that lowly of yourself?
Says the man who
He thinks
thought
he needs a
could
big
only
field.
Why
drinking.
settle for whatever's left? Anyway,
Mm-hmm. Anyway, yeah. So as you're heading out of town, the rest of you see these posters too, and you'd also recognize her as the guy, the one of the girls that had been dancing with Max. Yeah, you go to the
yeah,
night watch.
and I give a decent description of him, his name. I also kind of give a description of the other girls that were with her, in case they don't know of them.
They were.
Because it may be a phone.
You two, both of you
It was one of them that reported it. Thank you, though.
Take care.
Okay, well, I wasn't sure if it was the family or the friends that had made the report, so just trying to make sure all the bases were covered. Officers.
Thank you
Yeah.
very much for your information. So,
Yes.
we've got an undead spellcaster called Max. That's going to narrow it down.
If that's, I mean, yeah, he looked like this. He acted this way. He was kind of
Do you want the one? Or do you
Yeah.
want the last four up?
give the
Mhm.
general rundown of him.
Sadly, there's a lot of people with emaciated skull faces in town.
Trust me, you'll if you see him, you'll know him. Trust me, because
Yeah.
it's not so much by his look, but by his attitude and.
Do you know it'd be funny if
Yeah,
on
he'll probably try and flirt with you. If he tries to flirt with you, that's your guy.
Yeah, but
noted.
we wish you luck. We have a job to do.
If you get any more information, please.
We'll be sure to let you know.
Have a good day.
Honestly, Anthony, I'm gonna do one last thing.
Go on.
As we're going on, I'm gonna send the bat out
Okay.
in a real quick general circle around us, just to see what it sees.
You're hoping that he's around here somewhere?
I mean, you never know.
Okay.
I don't expect him to be there, but
Just in case.
he does. Yeah, just in case. Doesn't hurt to have the bat do one sweep of things. Not a thorough search, just a...
Oh, that reminds me. There was something I wanted to do while you were sleeping that I kind of skipped over.
Remember, I don't sleep.
Yeah. None of you really
I
to sleep, do you?
I sleep.
Alright.
I sleep. I'm the only one that sleeps.
Aru sleeps.
But you're-
Eva drops into a death state. Nightwatch goes into rest
Shut
mode,
down.
which is...
Yep.
And I literally just sit in a chair now.
Yeah. Yeah, and Aru is Fae. So,
Yep.
yes.
I don't have the meditate ability though.
I know. That's okay. So the specific ability affects sleeping humanoids. Nobody
Okay.
Yeah. End of the bar.
That makes
there.
You are not humanoid.
That's
Nope.
fair.
Okay.
And because I took aspect of the moon, I no longer have to sleep, so Deanne doesn't, or chooses not to sleep at this point.
So anyway,
One of the best places in the world, honestly.
so you're heading out of town. Your bat's looking around and sees no sign of Max. But you do see other people talking about the posters. And some people seem to be of the opinion that she shouldn't have been.
Beers are $4.
She shouldn't have put herself into that position, which it's bullshit. But people are gonna say that shit.
Of course, victim blame. Yeah.
All right, Toby. Okay, hold on a minute. I've got to let Toby out. I'll be right back.
There you go. I'm gonna let you shoot him.
What's up, buddy?
So am I the only one that's imagining Max as like a greaser skeleton / undead?
I don't know. This is crazy. I'm having a great time.
But yeah, if he does become a problem, I now have Destroy Undead. That's gonna be fun.
I'm not a nice person. I am not a nice person. I am not a nice person.
DM,
Keep telling yourself that.
that's just denial. It's okay, we all have issues.
Eva, Nightwatch has seen me play nicer characters. Like, my more good aligned characters.
They're still not that good line though.
And even evil characters can do what appears to be good thing for their own selfish evil purposes.
Everything I say is Ebba talking, not me.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
if you think this,
I'm not getting
Yeah,
the
we're
wrong
just
idea.
teasing.
if you think, yeah, be glad you haven't run into any of my, like. Besides, Deanne is supposed to be kind of that. He's supposed to kind of blend the line of because he's so good at lying, intimidating, and persuading people. He's supposed to be able to make people think that he's not as bad as he might actually be. So that may be why it's working.
There you go.
Because his passive in all of those is a 16. He is very, very good at doing doing the talky thing, whether it be for scaring people, or deceiving people, or
I'm not into women.
Aru, I'm begging you to take a feat. I don't care which one it is, but I'm begging you to take one of two feats.
What?
Either skilled or skill master. And get proficiency in deception.
Yeah, the truth is going to come out one way or another.
Deanne, is it bad time to say I already have proficiency in deception?
I am back. Sorry, what?
Why is your deception so bad if you're proficient? It's gotta be at least a +3.
I have a minus one out.
He's got a minus one in
It'll
charisma.
come out.
It's minus 1 in charisma, so yeah, it becomes a +2 on.
Wait, my item does make it a +3. I'm stupid, but still.
What makes it a +3?
The lucky stone.
Oh yeah.
So, but it's still bad, so.
Hiding under my desk.
Yes, it's still bad. But anyway,
So in theory, I
You should
know
maybe
how
not
to run.
include Aru
I was
in your
watching
evil plans in that case.
I was watching a video the other day where it was suggested that everybody in a party should have proficiency in deception, because much like happens with us, when you question the weakest link, you know, a whole lot, a beautifully crafted lie can fall apart when the barbarian goes me smash.
yeah,
I know
Yeah.
we have a barbarian. You get
yeah.
what I'm
All it takes is for one person with low charisma to open up their stupid mouth, and the whole thing falls apart. Yeah.
So, all right.
Anyway, I assume that this time you are going to the surface via a different set of tunnels that will bring you out to the west.
Yep.
Near Port Orwell.
We're basically going to kind of retrace our steps from, like, one of our earlier adventures when we came back from Sylvania.
Yes. Indeed. So. Yeah, as you are making your way up through those tunnels, you hear a voice up ahead. Come on, Max, can we stop? We've been walking for so long. I need to stop. Not much further now, my dear.
Anthony, I'm going to climb up the wall, and I'm going to proceed in that direction on the ceiling.
Are you going to go alone, or do you want the others to?
I kind of turn around, or I kind of like get everybody's attention, make the quiet symbol, and then like hand signals to like follow, and point up, kind of indicating that I'm going to be on the ceiling.
All right. How do the rest of you?
So you want the element of surprise. Well, what we can do is we can like distract Max to allow Dean to be even more unnoticed.
I can try to do stealth, and if I fail, I can distract. Like last time. Like with the goblin guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm most likely not going to be able to sneak.
Failing stealth puts people on their guard, though, so we should just like boldly walk up and like accost him, and then he won't even think there's anyone else.
Hey, Max, fancy seeing you here. Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Okay.
So that's what Emma's going to do.
Okay, but you be blunt. I'll sneak. Night watch. Up to you.
Well, the fact that I have disadvantage with stealth's probably not a good idea for me too.
That's great.
I'm just gonna go and shout. Hey, Max! Remember us? Saw you in the bar last night. How you doing?
Who's that? How'd you find me?
We
How
just
did you go
heard.
this way. What are you talking about?
Do we have to roll stealth?
Those of you who are trying to be stealthy, yes. Those who are walking up saying, "Hello, mate, how you doing?" No.
Yeah. Yeah.
It would be pointless.
I will attempt to be stealthy on the ceiling.
Yes. Max is casting mage armor on himself.
Is
You
everything
didn't fall
okay,
for our
Max?
ruse then.
Sorry?
You didn't fall for our ruse then, that we just happened to be passing, which is perfectly true.
I'm sorry, I'm on edge. We've been traveling all day. And
Where are you going? You're going to the surface. Why don't you join us? That's where we're going.
yeah. You joining the Countess too? You're all
Oh,
Oh no, we have our own business.
Oh.
Is that what you're up to?
Yeah. They've got a better system going up there in Scalbania. You should join.
they do?
Yeah.
Please elaborate.
The Countess is a much better leader than Magister. Trust me. It's great.
Okay, can you give like pros and cons real quick?
Yeah, sure I could, but we gotta get moving, so... if you come to Scalbania and find me in the Rigid Cockatrice and we'll talk about it there. Okay?
Are you sure?
Come on, Tanya.
Is this
Oh,
Anthony,
is that Tanya? She going with you?
yeah, he said it's gonna be great. They've got...
Are you drunk? Are you drunk?
A little bit. It's funny, I'm not usually drunk for this long. I'd normally be sobering up by now. But...
I completely failed at my insight, so I think this guy, whatever.
Ooh, can I make an insight?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm pretty sure. I don't know how good his perception is.
His passive is 14.
So my 18 beat it.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to. I don't like the way this girl's behaving, because I know that alcohol shouldn't last this long.
No.
So there's probably something else affecting her. Whether it be a charm magic, or charm charm power, or something.
Or some other...
Spike.
Sorry?
Or some other.
He probably... He probably did basically the fantasy equivalent of Roof Eater. Yeah.
Yeah, something. Or drugs or something. So I really don't like this guy, plus he is, while the Countess can't be touched herself, anybody, like, trying to leave the necropolis is, basically a traitor.
Yeah. And he's trying to encouraging this girl from one of the high families to...
Yeah, he's kidnapping a bastard noble, basically. So I don't want to try to talk him out of this. I'm just gonna drop down and bite him.
What did we say before about waiting for other people?
To be fair, I was about to guiding bolt him.
How about we all roll initiative? And let's do this.
Wow.
I think I know why you have a tendency to initiate combat. Because otherwise, you have to wait for everyone else to go first. What did you...
I mean,
I was like, I think I gave you like my
I have a 0 dex modifier. At least it's not a negative. Like,
Yeah. 18.
but
And then Night Watch on 15, and then Aru.
the only reason I was saying is because, like, technically, while they were talking to this guy, me and Aru could have done something from our stealth.
This is true. Well, you are. It is going to be a surprise round.
Okay, that's fair. Thank you, Anthony. I really am trying not to be a jerk.
You know, it's fine. Okay. Max turns his back on the rest of you and tries to drag Tanya along. And that's when Night Watch, what do you do?
guiding bolt him in the back.
Guiding bolt? Alright. That's a roll to hit, isn't it?
Yep, and since I imagine I would have advantage since like he's doesn't expect it. / has his back turned, correct?
Yep. But the AC is 16 because he did put major armor. Oh, nat 20. Very nice. Okay.
I'm gonna upcast it to level 2.
Double the dice.
I want that mother trucker to die, so 10.
Oh, that's a big hit. Love to see it.
Oh,
Love to see it.
nice. Well
Love
done.
to see it.
Okay. You fuckers. Aru.
Unhand that young lady right now that you have roofied. So help me, I will break your non-existent wee.
She's coming willingly.
No, she's not. She is drunk.
I'm gonna cast Branding Smite. I'm gonna attack twice.
You gonna run up to him? Okay.
No, I'm gonna use my gun.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, you...
Did you?
Do I have advantage because I'm stealthed?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, here's the one I was supposed to say. Like I'm about to get rid of your sawed-off shotgun.
Ooh.
God!
That's a nat 20.
Okay, so
on the
we're
foot-
going to do.
Both hit. First shot gets double dice.
Yep. So that's going to be 6.
This poor bastard.
This was supposed to be a balanced encounter. He's not gonna get a go. He's not gonna get a go.
I don't think so either.
I mean, there's no way to know that the first two attacks on them, both, like, the first two people who attack him are going to get for him.
Yeah, don't use this as something to like say that you have to give us like tougher things to fight.
No. I'm not. No, anyway. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, he's gone.
He's already very bloody.
Oh my God.
Ebba.
Fireball? No, just kidding. probably kill a girl as well, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So at least it would hit her. Let's see. How about I fight like upcast magic missile to 3rd level, like really like hammer him.
All right.
5d4 plus 5.
5d4 plus 5.
Hey, Deanne, apologies in advance if you don't get turned.
How did you know?
I didn't expect to crit on my smite, to be honest.
He down. You. He has lost exactly the amount of hit points that he started with. Not a single one over. He's down. What did you guys do?
Team.
He said I was gonna have my own mansion and be the head of the family and stuff. I don't want to be
Yeah,
just the run the
He was
family.
lying. He was lying to you.
You don't know.
He drugged you and told you a load of lies. No, we know. We've been there. We've been to that place. It's not the palace that you imagine.
I'm going
It's not-
anyway. You can't stop me.
No. I pick her up.
Hey, you put me down. No
You're
fair.
not
Roll back to your
Do you have the spell prep that can remove poisons, diseases, things like that?
No.
Can
This must have-
anybody?
Okay. So I'm going to try my absolute best. I'm going to convince.
I'm sorry. What?
I'm going to use thaumaturgy to change my eye color to something that isn't blood ass red.
Okay.
And like presto myself to make my clothes as pristine looking as possible. And then I'm going to slip into my smoothest, like deepest, like I'm going full on
Charm offensive.
yeah, full on charm mode, but not like
Yeah,
full on charming.
Sorry about that.
charming
and,
rather than the charm spell. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm going to try to persuade her that she knows that this is a really, really bad idea. Like, she knows what will happen. She will lose all of her friends. Her family will disown her. She will be hunted. She will be... Yeah.
And also, she'll be under the Countess's thumb. She thinks she's getting out from under her family.
Yeah.
But she'll just be the Countess's puppet instead.
Yeah, and that the Countess's rule is definitely not what he was putting forth.
Yeah.
Can I give her shoot a look to Night Watch? Like,
Back me up here.
well, not really back me up, but like,
Yeah, so what I've got,
it was a
it's
spell.
so
It was a spell. It was a spell.
What
A
spell?
little guidance, please.
Okay, guidance. I guide you. Like, oh, you don't want to go to the Countess. She does not nice things.
So yeah, you got the default. That is a lot of damage. You are correct.
what's happening here tomorrow. No,
Please roll.
we were meant to
Oh my god!
Very
No,
nice.
but he has
Still
to
not-
pay for his
You-
It's not great, but it's not.
emergencies,
Are you sure?
so that's been pushed on.
We've-
back. Tickets are on the site
I have actually been in the presence of the Countess.
So I think it's gonna be.
She is not as nice as probably making to be. And the town is drab and dreary and constantly just. You think it's bad walking around with the? You think it's bad with the zombies walking around in the necropolis? at least they're actual zombies. The people of Sylvania walk around like zombies.
But they're
With
free
beats.
range. The
It's not what you think it is, my dear. Trust me. You will be much happier here. If you need more freedom, see if you can convince your family to let you work for the Carriers Guild or something like that, so that you can get out of the necropolis now and again.
You don't think the way the Magister treats the humans is cruel?
I mean, they've been practicing. They've been refining their practices on how to feed the members of the necropolis for hundreds of years. I'm sure there were worse ways when we first started, and they are still working on making it more, to making it better every day that they continue doing it.
But the humans in Scalbania get to walk out under the sun and go about their daily business, and they have the illusion of free will.
They
nice
barely
for them.
remember. They barely remember what they do every day because they're so tired and drained. They. It's lucky they don't walk into things because they can't hardly keep their eyes open.
That doesn't sound
It's
nice.
not. No, it's not. It's really, really depressing. And after a few minutes there, you would not like it. Plus, it's also being watched by the Helsingers. You know, the people who hunt and destroy undead and their kin.
Wait, they're real?
Yeah, they're real. We've seen a few.
Ugh.
What?
Why do they even bother? I mean, we're the superior species. Or, I will be when I'm full vampire anyway.
Well, I mean, in some ways, we are superior to your average human.
True.
Maybe not your average level,
True.
but yeah, no, because the surface world fears what it doesn't understand, and it doesn't understand us, so it fears us, and when it fears something, it wants to destroy it. So you will be much safer down here. Besides, your friends and family miss you. They put up flyers. They were looking for you.
They did?
Yeah.
I haven't been gone that long even. They already put up flyers. Oh, that's so sweet. Okay.
Because they love you.
Sorry?
I was like, because I love you, sweetheart.
Wait. What did you call me?
Sweetheart, like kind of like a dialect kind of thing.
I used to know somebody who would call me that. Anyway,
Uh,
let's go home.
Wait. What do you mean?
His friend called Rachel. She called me sweetheart.
Rachel?
I haven't seen her in a long time. Do you know?
Was she another Dampier?
No, she was one of the house servants. She was mortal.
Yeah.
I think
You
there was-
happen to remember.
I think there was an accident with the. Nah, that. Whatever. Let's go.
Okay.
Okay. I know I can't collect his soul, but I'm gonna make sure dude doesn't get up for a bit.
Let me just check one more. Not that roll. Yeah, you go to his body and he's already gone. there is no necrotic energy left in that corpse.
Cool. just wanted to make sure he wasn't gonna like spring up and run off to the death or whatever.
He rolled his death saves 3 times and failed on all 3 of them.
He certainly did.
Can we investigate what's on him? Has he got any stuff?
He does.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Can I roll investigation?
Get that loot ever.
Or perception or something?
Roll that investigation. Because you're taking the time back. You're like, get this body.
Yes.
I've got a +6 on investigation. I'm good at investigating.
Mm-hmm.
You go on both ends of the bar, to your left and your right.
I got +4 now.
Nice.
Shit.
What?
Sorry.
That's all.
Oh.
Yeah, let's try that.
Yes.
I got plus.
17. Okay. So
I got 36. I got 36.
he's got a few bits of jewelry. Most of them are purely ornamental. But he's wearing a talisman around his neck, which looks interesting.
Cool. Can I do Arcana on the talisman?
Yes.
Does he have a... I know he's not a wizard, but does he happen to have like a spell book?
He does not.
Or just because 2 of us might be actually,
He does have
actually be able to make
the only book that he has is a little black book full of names.
He has a book of...
Girls that he's roofied.
Okay.
That might be good for evidence.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm taking that.
Is the talisman anything special?
Yes. So the talisman
A couple of stews, and we've
is
got
a
lots of
packed
curry
boon
as well.
offered to a warlock
I think they're through
by their patron. The symbol on it is the
pear bars.
Countess's personal sigil.
They're really lovely, they're really sweet, and they are...
And yeah.
Oh yeah, 6, sorry.
It, as you are examining it, it turns to ash.
Wow.
Were we able to tell whose sigil it was?
The Countess's. Selma's.
It was
Oh.
It was the symbol of the Countess of Skelbany.
Scalping.
Ooh.
He was definitely in her employ. He's a spy.
Yes, he was.
Okay, this is not good.
Spy guy.
All right. So we're gonna have to like. I don't want to say. Let's escort her back to town. She's still not great, and we'll also report to the Night Watch what we learned.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know.
Take his body back as proof. I think we should probably take his body back.
Yeah,
Yes.
could do. Though
There's nothing else, yeah.
though the primary
Okay.
proof has crumbled to ash already. So.
Hmm.
I mean, he still has his head.
You want to decapitate him?
No, I meant like speak with undead. I mean, speak with dead. Is still like a viable option for evidence gathering.
This is true. In fact,
I mean, not for
that's
us
all.
to use.
Technically, that's all you need to question him with that spell. So you can take the head back and leave the body where it is, if you wanted to.
I imagine someone wants a good body.
No, we'll take the body. We'll take the body back. We can feed. They can feed it to the.
Feed the ghouls.
Yep.
Okay.
Waste not, want not in the necropolis.
Indeed. Okay. Toby.
We're very keen on recycling.
Yes, they're
On that.
a sustainable culture. Absolutely.
Mhm.
All right. So,
least we don't
go on.
turn people into, at least we don't turn people into paste.
Indeed. So I'm gonna rush through this because Toby's whining, and it seems like a good once you're back in town, it'd be a good place to put a pin in it, and you can discuss what you've figured out so far.
Yeah.
But yeah, you go back to the night watch and tell them what you found, and hand the girl over to their custody. They'll make sure she gets back to her family. And I'm assuming you also hand over the little black book.
Yeah, we hand over the book.
Turns out that the names are all missing persons. None of them is high station as Tanya, but they're all people that have gone missing from the necropolis within the last few months.
Are they? Are they of the living variety?
No, most of them are. Most of them are some form of undead or undead adjacent, like yourselves. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just wondering if they were like just kidnapping random Dampier or whatever, and
no,
taking them up.
They're not all Dampier. There are some reborns,
Okay.
some
Cool. Okay. Just checking. I
excellent.
was wondering if she suddenly decided she was going to thin out the ranks of the necropolis by feeding their living members.
Feeding what?
Oh, by feeding, convincing this guy to bring them up there, and then she eats them.
You don't know what she does with them.
Right.
You just know that this is what you found out so far.
Quick question.
Yes.
Is the name Rachel in the book as well?
No, it isn't.
Okay, that's a personal mystery.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We also presumed ahead. If you got anybody who could speak with the dead, you might be able to question him further.
Yes. We'll take care of that. Thank you, citizen. You've been most helpful. We may have further questions for you. Please don't leave town.
We'll be around town for until you get till you give us the all clear. Then
Excellent.
you'll probably be able to find us just kind of hanging out at the Courier's Guild.
Okay, fair enough.
Thank you. We'll let you know. And we'll put a pin in it there because Toby really needs my attention. So, yep, you can discuss amongst yourselves what you want to do next in the RP chat. Those listening at home, if you want to see what they're discussing in the RP chat, you're going to have to join the Discord. There's a link in the description below, and you might even want to join a game. In which case, just come find me and we'll talk about that. In the meantime, no matter what role you play, have a good game.
Have a good game.
Have a good game.
Oh, that was awesome.